As all fruit. No, I don't know. Yeah, it's a banana.
All right, you'll have to check to see if we're live.
Banana.
Well executed, Cari.
You said that with such worry. Fucking bananas.
Fucking bananas.
All right, Mesh, give us a recap, buddy.
Previously on Notrob's Under the Surface, we find our adventurers in the caves of an evil madman, trying to reach him to stop him from landsliding a town just below the mountains. They crossed a treacherous pit of despair with sharks in it and beat up a couple goblins. Kobolds, sorry. And found some treasure and alerted another bunch of kobolds that were sleeping in the other room. So that's where we're at.
Carry on.
And how did we alert them?
The chest was screaming.
Wait, no. There was something else
Phrasing.
as well. What did you do with the chest?
The screaming chest was thrown in the wall also.
There you go.
And it continued to scream.
I continue to scream.
All right. You hear kobolds coming in from the corridor. There are they've already used their action in response. So at this point is when we will roll initiative.
Are we we're still on initiative?
We are
I
not
need to
still
do my
in
hands.
initiative. We are just now getting into it.
Is this a new initiative from
That is
last
correct.
time? Like, oh.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna delete you guys so I can re-add you.
guys,
Oh, but we're friends.
we finally have a chance to use Rob's new feature,
Really?
natural 20.
If you
Okay,
rolled a
no, we
natural
did-
20,
we
I'd
did
also
use
like you to
it once
roll
before.
for a Yinra for me.
Okay.
They've changed this site. Why is it product different?
Another natural 20. What the fuck?
Oh my god. All right, if 2 natural 20s are rolled, I got one too. Oh my god.
Okay, well,
what does that mean?
All
it
right.
means your
What do you
dice
do?
will fit. They got trick dice. That's what that means.
I
Okay.
used 2 different dice, Jodie.
Now-
Well, I can't verify that, can I? Can I, Mesh?
Hold on. Jody's still correct. Dies is still plural for die.
No, I
She
think
said it
dice is
correctly.
plural for die.
You said dice,
Dice is-
didn't you? Did you not
Dice.
say dice?
He said dice.
No, didn't you say dice? Yeah, he has trick dice.
Yeah, I said that. Trick
Guys, are we talking
dice.
about things that matter or not?
It does not matter.
Thank you.
Children.
See, it's very important.
Okay.
I
I
need
have
to roll.
rolled very high initiatives.
Speak for yourself.
I only beat one of them.
Now, I will say this, for Shifa. If anyone speed ties. Actually, no, sorry. What did you get for Yinra? You got another natural 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fuck. I didn't pull up her stat block. God damn it.
Where am I? Oh, I'm behind the door.
She's gonna probably beat them. Roguey
Kill them, you mean.
character. Roguey character. Yeah, definitely gonna outpace them.
How the fuck do you spell her name?
Wait, she's seen us knock them out.
I got a dirty one.
She knows.
So-
I'm just
Yeah,
saying-
she knows.
I'm
We've
just
talked
saying-
to her about it.
She knows.
I'm just saying she will beat their initiative probably.
Oh, I thought you meant beat them up.
Okay, yeah, she has the same modifier as the kobold, so she got a 23. All right, so let's order this.
Hey, Cari.
All right.
Right at the end.
Shifa, because there are 2 people that rolled natural 20s, you and I have to roll off to see which one's faster.
Okay.
I'm going to use
We
the
have a
same dice that
roll-off.
rolled the crit, but you don't have to choose because they both rolled crits. Okay, what'd you get? Modifiers
16.
Modifiers matter. What's your bonus?
1. Plus
Okay.
1, 6,
Okay.
17.
Mine was the 21, so the kobold goes first. However,
No!
you rolled for Yenra, so you can have another chance. So roll another 20. D20. Because you rolled 2 crits.
Natural 1 for her.
Okay. So in that case, with 2 natural 20s, you can reassign the entire initiative on the allies side. So that means that if you have a 23 on Yenra, you can have her give it to someone else in exchange for their initiative.
Okay.
But you guys do not have a lot of time. I am going to give you a clock of 2 minutes. And I have not started it yet, but you can start now before I start the alarm. You may try to decide who will go where.
Okay, I'll swap with the Indra. So I'm a 23 and Indra's a 21. And Jesliann is after me, that's fine. Yeah, I'll keep this. Or no, wait. I'll have Cari's character swap with Jesliann.
Okay.
So Jesliann, you take a 7. Layla, you take a 20.
Okay.
Please make the changes. Jesliann with a 7, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mitch.
Anything else?
Nope.
I will
All
stay
the
where I
melee
am.
guys at first. All the melee guys first. Don't need to waste spells. I think that's appropriate.
I think I'll just sit back and relax. And...
You can still
For
play
the
your civilian,
moment.
Jodie.
I would
Civilian
like
that
to-
happens to cast magic sometimes.
I would like to yell, or at least say to Yenra since he's right in front of me, get the behind me.
Okay.
Get behind.
But then I can't hurt them.
Oh. Do as you wish.
Was planning on it.
Okay.
Okay. She kind of just gives you this weird side eye. Like, all right. Chief, you're up.
Break a leg.
You can see what you can see. Do not look at the stream.
No, I don't even have it open today. Sorry. How far am I? 5, 10. The door button is in the way. I can't move my character.
Yeah.
You have to click your token and use the arrow keys, Mesh.
I too am gonna have that problem.
I can't go diagonally with the arrow keys because the door is like
Can you
that.
go into
You're
the
like,
room?
you're just like, excuse me, sorry, excuse.
Can you go back into the room?
No. Let me. Okay, select. There we go.
Oh.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's my movement. I will. Do a dash. I think I should dash.
DoorDash.
Do as you wish.
Dash that door.
Can I dash tackle them? Would that be something? It's not. It's a feature, right? So I don't think I can.
Do you have anything that you can get when you use the dash action?
Don't think so. No.
What are you trying to do?
Like I just want to reach and maybe shove one person down.
Kind of like a dash shield bash, kind of. Even though you don't have
Yeah.
a shield, it's like the monk in Final Fantasy 14 when you teleport to the enemy, and it's like, boom.
Can
So
I
if
do
I
it
let
as
you
a
do
bonus
this,
action? Bonus.
then what's the point of taking the mobile feat?
That's what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
Can I use my bonus action first?
For what?
Sing.
As an extra attack, but I can't do that, right? Without
Yeah, that's right.
them coming. Yeah.
You can try to stay outside of the reach just a little bit so you can get the Oppie attack when they come in it.
Yeah. All right. I'll dash and get in range, or almost
You
in
can like
range.
force the bottleneck, if you will.
Okay. So.
Also, you
And
can use your
close.
action here This is just an option. I'm not saying you have to do this, but you can take the dodge action. So they just have disadvantage at you. Just stay there.
I'll be.
Like you're preparing for them to come to you.
I'll take the dodge action and tell everybody stay behind me. And I'll be just like here. Let's see, how was I there? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that's 30. Yeah, that's how far I can go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just remember that when I attack you to tell me if I roll with advantage against you. All right, now the kobold will go mindlessly. We'll do this exactly the same thing that they always do. Attack. The short sword.
Yeah! Get him!
Offies.
Get him, boys!
Yeah, go ahead.
19 plus whatever to hit.
That's it.
Is that a D4? That's a D4 for the...
Can I just say this really quick for you guys? The feature that they explode, you guys have figured out that they explode at some point. The name of the feature is called Messy End.
Aww, that's very sad.
At least it's not called like Brutal End.
Yeah.
Yeah, saving grace, Cari.
It could be
Thanks,
worse.
Adrian.
They're already dead.
Do I get my bonus damage for this? I forget.
Are you raging?
No rage, but do I get the +3? Because this is a reaction, so yeah, you get the +3,
Yeah,
right?
you should.
Yeah.
It has to do with your
6.
modifier.
6
6 damage?
6 damage.
Not enough. Oh, wait. Sorry. It is enough. Get it, boys! You like catch him in the neck. Ah.
It's like tongue sticking out.
I just break his break his jaw a little bit, like.
Yeah, it just dislocates it. And just
Yeah, my
starts
dog
foaming a
almost,
little
so.
bit and blood spattering out of his mouth. All right, well, nice crit, pal. A lot of work that did for you. All right. Yenra's gonna go. Well, that was certainly something. I'll do the same. I'll hold the line. And she grabs her short sword. Wait, did somebody pick up the dark steel sword?
I believe I'd. Yeah, Mesh has it.
Mesh?
I had.
Shiva has
Thank
it,
you.
and I was kind of like eyeballing it.
Okay.
Sorry, Cari. I just instinct mesh.
She takes a stance where she holds the sword in one hand in front of her and holds her hand like on her hip for some balance, and then takes a very low stance, like a rapier stance, even though she's using a short sword for defense. So she takes the dodge action. Layla.
All right. Well, I can't really see, so let's go ahead and move up. Let's move her forward so she can see what's going on. Oh. No. Top. Okay, 5. Okay. And now that kobold is 40 away. Can I move to this square here?
Yes.
Oh, but I can't see the kobold. 5, 10. What about this square?
No.
Okay.
I will say you can use that square for movement, but you can't stay there.
Let's do 5, 10, 15 on top of the kobold, and then 20 right there.
Yep. That'll work.
Okay, and then I believe I should be within range, yeah. To no disadvantage, pop, pop, with the throwing my ranged.
Appreciate the reference.
So, oh, we hit the edge. It's probably not gonna hit. 6 plus 6 is 12 to hit. Oh wait, sorry, that's not a 6. That's a 9.
Nice.
So 6 plus 9 is
Nice.
15.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay. 1d4 plus 4.
Oh, I like this.
5.
That's enough.
Okay.
Please dictate how you move into combat, Layla, please.
She just is, she definitely just runs, right, kind of does a duck to pretend like to almost hide behind Shiva, and then she leaps to the left, jumps over the kobold. As she's jumping, she throws, it hits that kobold, and then she's just literally gonna throw the other one at the other kobold.
Okay. The other one is with disadvantage from that position.
Yes, you are correct. That means I had to roll well.
Or something, you know.
14 plus 6.
That's enough.
Right, plus, yes, okay, so anyways. Where's my die? Ah! 7 points of damage.
You're out of initiative.
Wait, really?
Just gonna...
That was so
Okay.
fast.
You
I
see
just
Layla
turned to-
sprint out and kind of bob and weave almost like a boxer for a brief moment
Yeah.
before diving onto the floor and having this graceful barrel roll. As she does, she stands and without touching her hilt where her fans are, kind of just like snaps her fingers almost like with her fingernails clicking these rings as they activate the chains and swing in front of her. And as they swing, she also moves centrifugally and spins as the fans kind of open for a brief moment to help her get some aerodynamics. And in the same moment that she opens them, she spins, closes them, and flicks them. 1, 2. And you just hear these kobolds get hit right between the eyes, just pop, pop. And they drop on the floor. And as they're dropping, she takes a stance. She takes a stance and basically like whips her hands back like this, like almost like she's doing a bending technique. Kind of just like pulls her hands back and then kind of straightens her back, and they do a circular motion back into the top of the air, barely clearing the ceiling, and then she opens her coat flap and they just go back into her hilt.
Yep.
Good job, guys. Jodie, you could have chilled the heck out.
Good job, Shifa and Yinra. How do you do this?
That was
Do we touch or no?
Chilling out. I'm chilling out.
Guys, what just happened? I just saw a flurry of movements.
Oh no, it's still going.
It's been going on the whole combat.
So
Is there a way to... You know what? I'm gonna go back in there and see if I can just smash the
Smash it
thing.
even more.
It's getting
Okay.
really annoying.
But if Shiva tried it, and he's much stronger than us.
Oh, he already tried.
As
No,
you get
he
back
didn't.
there,
He just
Layla,
threw it at the wall. He didn't attack.
as you get back
the
there,
thing.
Layla, it just shuts off on its own.
Ah, never mind.
It doesn't
Good.
last for very long, but it did last long enough to get them out there.
Yeah.
But they told him about the alarm. Is that what you're saying?
Say that one more time.
Say that again?
Say that to me one
Wait,
more time.
did the alarm alert them and they came in?
Yes. Pretty much. Because, remember that room that we were going to go into last week, 2 weeks ago? But we chose not to. They were in that room.
Oh, okay.
They were just sleeping.
I don't remember. Oh no, what yes I do remember.
Mm-hmm.
Would you all mind quieting down a bit in there? It's a little noisy for work.
It's not our fault your alarm sorry, it is our fault, isn't it, guys? Never mind.
Why are you... Don't apologize to him.
I'm sorry.
So I told you this is your fault.
Well,
Anyways. That is a Starmast.
that is guy we're going to be beat up.
That was a black sword, and what else, Rob? I didn't write it down.
It's made of black steel. Dark steel. It's not black. It's made of dark
Yeah, Smash,
steel.
that is not my problem.
Where are my notes?
Where am I?
There they are.
Cari holds up her glasses and notes. You wrote down all the gold, though, I'm pretty sure. Either that or you just divvied it up right away.
1,500
right?
Yeah, I'm
gold.
pretty sure you guys just divvied it up and moved on.
250 per person. Wait, that didn't do
Wait,
right.
hang on, do I get money?
I somehow missed the gold. I just wrote down the
What
satchel. Oh, you just told us there's a purple satchel. You didn't say what was in it.
Oh. Well, I mean, Mesh knew that there's gold in there. He just picked it up.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, that's true. Then I will make a memo of that.
I think anybody can
Okay.
hear me.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. The chest had this satchel and
am I
this
really
sword.
low?
No, Jodie, we can hear you.
She maybe can't hear us.
Yes, probably.
Oh, I can.
Hi.
We've said that we can hear you twice.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Did you not hear us the first time?
no, because someone was talking over someone or something.
Sammy. That's who it's me.
Might have been one of us.
It's probably just what happened.
Somebody in this chat.
Now, to be fair, Jodie, I know you're gonna talk about the gold. Don't worry, we're sorting that out right now.
Right, yeah, no, I was just sorry.
Can I see that blade? It's a short sword. Is anybody here? Can you use short sword?
I can.
Me?
You can use it.
Yes, it's my preferred weapon. I don't have to take it.
I sort of want it.
Move my hand up slightly and just put it back down. Like, kind of.
Oh, you can have it too.
I can use simple weapons.
I'll just like hand it back to Shiva and be like, maybe we can do eeny, meeny, miny, more later.
Maybe later. Yes, it'd be a good idea. Question. Since those kobolds came out of what is assumedly the area that me and Jesliann were going to go into, did you guys want to take a quick gander, see if there's anything good
Just to
there?
be clear on this, before you guys get to divvying up anything, Caidi, you cannot use this weapon. It's a martial weapon.
Oh no. Sorry, I thought short swords counted as simple weapons. My bad.
I think out of all of us, it's probably best for
Me.
G4 and me.
No, not me.
Yinra also said that she's a dexterous-based fighter and can't
Yeah.
use it.
Can I do an Arcana check on the sword?
You can certainly try, yeah.
Because I have expertise in magic items. Is it a magic item?
I will allow the expertise.
I'm hesitant to share the cool sword with Yinra as much as I don't dislike her, but she's not part of the party.
No,
And it's really
yeah,
cool.
absolutely. But you asked in character, so I responded.
yeah. I just imagine it being black
22.
and like having cool swirlies on it.
Hang on a second. Did I
22.
get a message from somebody? No, okay. 22?
That was
Yeah,
me.
so
Jodie.
Shifa, something kind of clicks with you as you kind of handle this. You put your hand on the blade and it has this odd, like, you don't really feel the blade. It feels almost cold, a little chilled to the touch. But then, like you've experienced before, kind of like a brief sense of magnetism. This blade doesn't quite hold it. It's almost like your hands are almost like trying to figure it out. Like if Goldy, I can hear myself through you. Yeah. Or no, sorry, that's through.
Is it me?
That's through
Jodie.
Jodie. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, it's not me.
It's not you this time. I just saw both of the lights light up at the same time and assumed, so that's my fault. But yeah, this is a dark steel that you don't really remember, but kind of your memory banks and handling the sword kind of triggers some past memory of this. This was used in something like this type of metal is kind of like long lost, or certain types of people would use it for certain things. But it's a little odd that you can see this being used for a weapon. Maybe this is because it just is very efficient. It feels very light, like it's just a little bit easier to handle, almost like a training blade is a little lighter, like made of like a, I would say like a wood. It feels like almost wooden in make, but it is just lightning fast for a short sword. And with your Arcana check, you can realize that this is basically the effectiveness is a +1 short sword.
I might say, because I held on to it, I'd be like, this is really light. if we get another short sword in the future, can I have this one? It'll be easier to use for me since it's not so heavy.
I think between us, you're the only one.
Shifa, you got a 22. I would say you have observed this town and kind of just people in general. You don't think that this material is from here. Like, this is almost a foreign substance.
Either
in
lick
time,
the metal a little bit.
It's I mean, you don't really have much to the taste personally. It's just kind of like the receptors are there, but you can kind of get the coldness of it. There's something where like there's maybe some magic infused in it, but you don't know if it's in the forging process or in the material itself.
Right.
Can I ask, if you said it's basically a +1, so if I'm putting it in my inventory as a +1 short sword?
You can just add a +1 short sword, and you can rename it dark steel short sword.
I'm gonna look for like a cool photo for it.
Yeah, it's like a cobalt blue, but like darker. So think of it like a cross between midnight and cobalt blue, almost like our curtains, just a little darker. Kara.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like
a navy
if you're
blue.
not really looking at it cleanly, it looks black. You know what I mean? It's that dark.
And again, if any of you like want to use it later, you know.
And the other thing too is that if you're thinking about it in this way, it's likely that the blade could be kind of, I don't remember the name of the process, but basically they can liquefy the metal from the blade, even though it's an already established, cleanly made product, and the metal might be repurposed for something else if the smith was good enough and he had enough cash or enough gold. You could probably change it into something else, like a long sword, or if you get more of the material, you can make it bigger. But definitely for certain, if you have enough material to make a short sword, you can certainly make 1 or 2 daggers out of it. And if Layla really wants, she's got somebody that she might know, it could potentially be reforged into metal blades for her fans, or spearheads for you, right? So like just raw material, but again, you only have a finite amount of it because it's in a blade.
This material is not common around here. Odd. Very light. Very interesting.
Yeah, I was really surprised.
And there was the bag with the coins. As I passed that on to Layla.
Oh. Or you want me to hold on to this or just look?
Whatever you want to do.
All right, I'll hold on to. Well, I'll open it. How many coins are in there?
If you spend the next 10 minutes counting it,
I don't want to take the next 10 minutes counting. Okay. I'll just. Let's go ahead and split this up when we get back.
That's a good idea.
All right, so I'll put the pouch in my sack.
Was that it in the box? Feel like I.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all right.
But again, remember the chest is a long chest. Basically looks like it was borderline like a nicer, more secured short sword kind of display case, and there's like a little section for the money.
I'm just picturing Freeran being eaten by a mimic again. Okay, so where are we going?
Do any of you want to check the other room now?
Sure.
Let's be really careful, but yeah, it seems the only option.
I will as I'm passing these guys, I'll take their weapons also again. So
that room.
Weapons.
Again, 3 rusty short swords and 3 like half eaten away to time rusty crossbows. Functional, but that's about it. Probably if you basically the effectiveness of these crossbows is if they roll a natural 1, they break. All right, Mesh, when you get there, this spacious cavern is pungent with mildew. The stony floor is covered with more than a half dozen beds. Bundles of moldy leather that just looks like fabric scraps that the kobolds have been using for beds. There are torn pillows that also serve as cushions. 3 of the beds look recently disturbed.
I put my my sleeve over my nose and kind of just look in. I don't really go any farther.
I apologize for bringing us to such a place. I didn't know it would be this bad.
Yeah, don't think you have to apologize. Don't worry.
I'm just gonna peek on each side and see if there's more entrances or exits, but not go too far.
You can see what you can see.
Oh, I was gonna help with that.
I think that's the end over here. Yeah, nothing's on the south side.
Jesliann, are you following them? You are muted.
There's an exit up here.
Okay, you can stop there for a second. Jodie?
Jodie.
I don't know if she hopped up to go get something.
She may have done. I'll just message her.
I'm gonna take a quick break. 3 minutes ago.
Okay. Then in that case, I'll just assume that she's with you guys in this room.
Oh, she moved her token.
I did. I was literally just saying.
I'm sorry.
All right. As you go up and the crossroads Y, you start getting a strong smell of fire and sulfur and smoke. Luckily for you, it's not the same pungency of like the black powder smell, but yeah, there is basically a Y shaped for 2 caverns. The upper left section is where you can kind of notice a glow and maybe a light glow coming from a forge. There's a little bit more to it to that you can kind of grasp, but it's hard to tell from your angle. And on the right side, you can see that there's probably some more cots, maybe. It's hard to tell. But you can maybe, I don't know if you can see this or if Layla's the one that can see this, but there does seem to be maybe a door down there somewhere.
I can see it.
Yeah,
I
so
can see it.
Layla can see the door.
There's more cots over there. And the forge, maybe?
I think that there was someone here. Perhaps they would have come during the So, left or right? Which way? There's a door. We check left, and then there's no door and left, so we go right through the door.
Okay.
Okay.
As you guys are talking, you can hear the loud clanging of a hammer
Oh,
coming from
here.
that section.
I mean, I feel pretty good.
Let's just proceed with caution, okay?
It seems that this is very, very loud the closer you're getting to it, so it's likely that they can't hear the other proceedings.
Stealthing closer, just to see.
Yeah, stealthing.
All right, well, I need stealth checks from everyone.
Okay.
$21.
Dirty 20.
Crit 21. We're doing good.
Okay, Yenra got a 12. And Jodie, could you please roll me a stealth check really quickly to bring you up to
I'd let everyone got fucking 7, so you know.
A 7? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
luckily for you guys, the sound has given them disadvantage, so they are completely unaware for the time being.
The sound has given them disadvantage?
I assume Jesliann is like fascinated with every little thing. What's this? What's that? So she's not doing any stealth.
So as you take a couple of steps, like very, very quickly, you notice that the left side actually has a harsh outcropping all at once that goes into a third chamber on the left, Shifa.
More bedding over here. Looks like a study.
Okay. Tucked off to the side of the passageway is a modest-looking bedroom. Looks like you can kind of see a firm mattress from your point of view and maybe the remnants of a bare table. There is also a small, partially sculpted stone statuette just displaying on that table. And then there's a chair tucked behind it and a pile of broken rocks sitting against the wall underneath of it. And there does seem to be a dresser that's kind of like not fully visible, just for clothes.
Let's check the table. I want to know what that statue is.
I'll check the bed and dresser, you check the table.
Okay.
Okay, give me investigation
help.
checks all around.
Okay.
I will have you two roll investigation checks separately.
Oh. Could I help?
No, because there's already 2 people investigating. So it would either be 1 roll with advantage or 2 separate rolls, and they're doing 2 different things, so it'll be 2 separate rolls.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
17.
Okay. It does take you a little longer than you would have liked, probably the better part of about 5 minutes, even with Caidi helping you. This is just a really cramped space. Like, it's really hard to get around here. Kind of bump into each other, trying to be quiet, also making it more difficult. Lifting rocks, moving papers, trying not to be too loud. And Yinra and Jesliann are just kind of staying out of the way just so that you guys can even do this, okay? As you are looking for about 5 minutes, you do find that the statuette seems to be valuable in some way. It is prominently displayed in the room. Does anyone have tool proficiencies that they would like to speak that are relevant to this? It is made out of stone.
No.
If you search the room a little bit more thoroughly, you do find a sack of gems, a small one, that's hidden underneath of the bed mattress, near where the head is on the far corner. The only thing that it gives you this away is because it has a very thick material, and if you kind of squeeze the pouch to check it before opening it, it's very pokey. So you can see that there does seem to be some unrefined gems in there. But without opening it and then spending some time to inspect them or having a jeweler really figure out what it is, that's not your specialty, so you don't know.
All right.
I'm leaning more into tools this campaign as much as I can.
Do you remember when I was a jeweler? That was good, wasn't it?
Good times.
Inspiration for that.
Yeah, if she doesn't have it already, that's a good joke.
I have it.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, she's too busy playing an NPC, guys.
I need to start using it. No, but
Yeah.
it's like it works differently this time. So
Yeah, I mean, you don't have a lot of
roles.
rolls that you do outside of like saving throws the way you've been playing so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but that's the stuff you find in the room. It's pretty bare, like very Spartan.
Well, all right, let's go to the fort.
So what do you guys do with the findings?
Pocket it and leave.
Bag it and go.
What do you take?
Yeah.
Do you leave the statue? Do
How
you...
big is the statue?
How
Good
heavy?
question. Let me check this
Because I
really
guess I
quickly
was
here.
envisioning like a little statue on a desk.
It does seem to be partially sculpted. Like maybe it's not quite finalized. Like a personal work, maybe. Would you like to give me a? Hang on, let me just check this really quickly. What room is that?
Taking this person's hobby.
Yeah, give me a religion check.
Ooh.
Norwegian.
Well, that's not very good. Is this for anybody?
No. You're the one that asked the question. 5 tells you it's probably some sort of rudimentary religious symbol that someone's making.
Okay. Okay.
It's a little.
Like
it's a little bigger than. It's a little bigger than, like, a holy symbol would entail, but it does seem to be like more of like a personal project, just something to do.
I kind of want to take it just because if I can get someone else to check it out, we might get more details onto this group by knowing who they worship.
I mean, you see this has got some pretty good detail to it. It just doesn't look like it's done, if that makes sense.
Right.
It's like it's a sculpture. It's very small, probably maybe like probably about as big as our figures over here, like of a Kakashi, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Like they're pretty tall, but they're thicker because it's stone.
Right.
Very well made, but like incomplete.
Incomplete.
Yeah.
Should we take it?
Well, if you want to lug that around, I mean, you know, it's quite hefty.
Let's leave it then. Although it does look really valuable.
Probably weighs about a pound.
If we have a chance, we can come back to it and pick it up as we get out. I mean,
My third arm
we could.
picks it up.
Okay, he's made the decision for us.
Oh, well, there you go.
And if you take the pouch, just note that it's a pouch of unrefined gems.
Okay.
Unrefined.
Fine.
I'm assuming Shiva's taking all of the stuff and just putting it in his bag.
And the reason I'm saying this is because they're unable to be identified without a jeweler.
Gotcha.
You see?
Let me just write this down that you guys have that. That way I don't have to fumble around for this. I can have it in my personal notes.
Okay. Move over.
I have Mason's tools.
Ooh, okay. You can give me an intelligence check with proficiency. With your Mason's tools.
Intelligence check with proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Right, hold on.
Just gonna get behind.
What, like an investigation check?
Are you proficient in investigation? Or do you have expertise?
Proficient.
Okay, yeah, you can just roll that in place of it. That'll work.
Or I've got history as well.
I mean, if it's the same bonus, it doesn't matter. You can roll either.
And Arcana. Which, oh no, Arcana's
Well, let me pose you the question instead, Jodie. I'll give you a choice. Would you like to make it more historical? Or would you like to make it more generalized?
Historical.
Go on then.
Because I'm an archaeologist.
Go on then.
And I got a crappy roll. 11.
I mean, you would notice that this is like actually very fine detail work. It doesn't look like it's
really?
a native like person that's like very good at this type of thing, but for someone that seems to be basically self-taught, that's what you can discern. And this is probably worth about 5 gold unrefined. Like, it's very good work, even without like much of a face or is like fine detail. It's worth gold. Like, it's, and as you know, 5 gold's not pocket change around here. It's pretty good.
Yeah. So in terms of the craftsmanship, rather than the craftsmanship you're saying is
it's very good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is an amateur piece of work, but it still would fetch a small price.
Huh.
Maybe 5 gold or something in that region.
Yeah, somewhere in that range, give or take. Yeah, now Jesliann, that you're getting closer to, you can also start seeing some of those cots up to the north section. And Yinra whispers to all of you saying, I think there's someone over there as well. Up there in the cots, they're sleeping.
Oh. I can't see my token. Oh, here it is.
And sure enough, there is someone that seemes to be tucked in that like one of the far cots.
Oh,
Way
you
up
mean
there.
up there? Oh, okay, I can see it now.
You can still hear the loud panging in the left corridor in the forge area. Can't see anything though.
Where Shiva and Layla are pointing left.
Forge or
There's
cots.
one guy. I'm pointing one on in the forge
Oh, okay.
Left?
that I can see.
Mhm.
I'm pointing
the-
one
do you mean-
person in the forge. This is what I'm pointing.
Ah, okay.
Do you mean what would be the characters left? Is that what you mean?
I'm
On the map
pointing
left.
towards the forge.
Yeah,
Map
okay.
left.
Map left. Yeah, map left.
So what is that thing to the north? Like, I don't know what. I guess that thing there. Okay.
We could
What-
try
what-
and
what-
knock out any more sleeping people before we come back here.
Knock them out. Well, Shifa, that'll be your expertise right there. I don't go around knocking people out personally.
The kobolds.
I never knocked a kobold around in my life. I never touched them.
Wait, has
Keep your levels down.
Oh,
Voice down.
okay. Apologies.
I guess you guys are just doing the heavy lifting as all.
All right. Yeah, let's go check, see if there's anyone to the right, and then come
Okay.
back to the left.
Okay.
Who's leading the charge?
Guess I am.
Okay.
Stealth. again. Same stealth roll, I guess.
We're just gonna use the same roll to speed it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As you enter this room, the smell changes significantly after you've like moved past that first corner. It's acrid and chemical-like in this room. The smell of rusting metal is very prominent. It's dark in here. There are no torches. Completely out. All of the sconces are out. There are two very small tables against both of the far walls that you can kind of see. One is next to Caidi there, and one is next to Shifa and Layla. The square one and the rectangular one. If you look at them, they all hold some manner of surgical tools. Knives, as well as tattered notebook. Beneath an unlit lantern that's hanging from the ceiling, you can also see a large rectangular table, which is the one that's here. And that one has been affixed with restraints and has been stained with old blood.
I wonder. I know the first thought is torture chamber, but do you think this is where they installed the key?
What about the guy, Kobold here?
Can you just whack him
Fast
on the
asleep.
head and
He's fast
make
asleep.
sure he doesn't?
He's not
wake up
shackled
too?
or anything, right?
He's completely covered by a blanket right now, and he's holding it.
Okay. And there's no chains coming out of a wall or something, Nick?
Not nearby, no. Only the
Okay.
restraints seem to be on the table. And
Okay.
again, there to that section next to you, Shiva, you can clearly see there's a door there.
Okay. I will do the what's it called? The thing where you just put them out, cover the neck and choke them out a little bit.
Not like non-lethal
Like a
choke
sleeper
out,
hold?
right?
Sleeper
Yeah.
hold, yeah, sleeper hold.
Give me a strength check.
Sleeping the sleeper.
Just make it an athletics.
Athletics.
You have advantage on this. This target is asleep.
Okay.
And I'll roll once.
22.
5.
You roll over one. Oh.
This guy's out. I
That's
will
better than
say,
a one.
as you reach down and stir the target, the kobold does not seem to struggle very quickly. It almost seems like it's resting from a very deep sleep as you waken it, and then it panics and tries to get out, but is far too weak to do anything about it. And as you get him to pass out, yet again, you remove your arms. Are you wearing clothes, Shifa?
A bit, yeah. Coverings.
You notice that through the tip of where the neck piece to the chest area of the blanket, as well as on your forearms, there seems to have been blood that has seeped through and is now staining your shirt on the sleeves or whatever you are wearing, and has stained the blanket as well.
Just got through surgery.
Oh.
Well, at least you know he's alive and able to live another day. Let's go the other way.
I just put some covering on the wound, make sure the blanket is like tight on the wound a little bit before I head off.
I mean, you basically lift the blanket so that you can do this, and you can see there's very clearly, even just a quick peek, you can see there's fresh stitching in his chest.
Oh.
Could I check if there's any kind of like hidden supplies around the room?
Yes.
Maybe like.
Yes, definitely. Please roll investigation, Caidi.
Okay. 13.
Oh yeah, that's good enough. There's a small box under one of the tables. Roll a d4.
Okay. Hey guys, I found something. I got a 1.
Okay, there's no lock on this. It just looks like a kind of, how would I say? It's like a small chest. Like maybe that would look like it would be for like a jeweler. Like they would maybe have like tears in it. If you were to open it, you're not sure, but it's about that big. But you're not sure what's inside. It does not have any clear locks. And the things inside don't seem to be jumbling around too much. Seems like it's supported inside.
Okay. Yeah, they wouldn't risk any kind of nefarious things in this room.
Oh.
Could I open up the bottom layer then? Oh, can you guys hear me?
Can you say one more time?
What happened? You
glitched a little.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could I open up the bottom layer, please, then? See what's there.
No, it's only one thing, but your guess is that it looks like it's got layers inside.
Okay. Could I open up, please? Let's see what's inside.
Okay, yeah. When you open it up, there does seem to be one of these odd devices. If you remember when you talked with Nima, she gave you some explosive seeds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There is one inside of this chest that seems to be very well cradled inside. There does seem to be spaces for more than one, but it seems that there's only one left here.
That the device does it seem does it look the same as the one before? Does it look active? Does it look incomplete? Will I be able to tell that?
I mean, it looks identical to the ones that you have because Nima made the ones that you have, right? So, yeah, I'd say this probably looks identical to the ones that Nima gave you, where you can kind of have some sort of delay. You can activate, there's some sort of active thing that you can activate them with, and you can throw them or leave them, however you want to use it. Yeah, if you add another explosive seed to your inventory.
Okay, I'll add that.
They can be thrown up to 30 feet as an action.
Nice.
They're made out of brass. It looks about the size of an acorn.
Do they have like a detonation button on them? Is that how it works?
It looks like a small amount of blasting powder mixed with some sort of clockwork trigger.
Okay.
And the detonation radius and size of this thing are small.
Okay.
Because of the size of this thing.
So
but
small.
It definitely could set up a chain reaction pretty easily.
Like a flash bang.
Kinda, but it hurts. There's shrapnel. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Little grenade.
I feel like I might need that in the future.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in the box?
No. Just one more of the acorns. Think of it like you ever played BioShock, Goldy?
Mm-hmm.
You know how they open it and there's like a syringe inside for the plasmids or whatever? It's almost like there's these little indentations for 4. And there's only 1.
I see. Okay. Guys, you think we should take this too?
Yeah, the case, the chest itself is relatively large, but the majority of the case, both in the lid and the base, is some form of like protective layering.
Okay.
You can use it to give him a smell of his own medicine.
Shiva, do you mind taking this too?
A smell
of your own medicine?
Oh, that was a taste. Usually is the taste. Yeah, with free how one normally phrase.
I guess it depends on what he's sniffing.
That makes a lot more sense, actually.
Well, funny. I'm not really sure it does make sense to say. I didn't taste. I don't even know what that means. But that's.
Wait, you can taste?
Well, it's just a colloquial expression. I'm not sure the origin of that.
I mean, usually you taste medicine, not smell, so that makes more sense.
You can absolutely taste and smell. It can happen.
I think it may be related to the expression.
Yeah, we all look at Shiva and we're like, sorry about the taste thing.
There's an expression of revenge is
sorry
sweet,
about that.
so
I screwed this up. God damn it. I'm such a dumbass. All right.
It wasn't an explosive seed.
I'm gonna do something here.
Oh. What?
This is where you found all that stuff. I read the wrong room.
Okay. Wrong room. Okay.
Oh. So the person we didn't encounter them.
No, we did. Didn't. We just found.
I mean the cobalt.
The other area looks to be a bloodstained beds outfitting a kind of makeshift infirmary. There are soiled clothes and have been tossed around in the corner. There's some doors standing open, closed in the northwest, and the kobold sleeps soundly in the bed farthest of the entrance. That's why I couldn't find where the kobold was.
Emergency room, outpatient room.
He has his chest wrapped in bloodstained bandages.
There.
In that case, can
and the rest of this is no longer relevant because you choked him out. So.
Is it the same?
He's still alive though.
Yeah, more or less.
Can we? Okay.
Is the stuff that we searched for still counted as the room we're in now, or the room we were in before?
The rest of the information is here.
Cool. No. Yeah. So it's all the same.
Okay. So this is where it was.
Yeah. There's surgical tools, knives, a tattered notebook, unlit lantern in the ceiling, large rectangular table with restraints and stained old blood, and then you found the treasure in here.
Okay.
Should we already look at the notebook?
You want to check out the notebook?
Take the rest of this, please.
Yeah, if possible.
This is no check required. You can literally just read it. It is a notebook that is something. It seems to be a copy of the same one, where there seems to be some sort, like from the previous planning room that you were able to uncover. That is a gory detailing of a process of how to perform experimental surgery that implants explosive seeds into minions.
Oh, this is some gruesome stuff right here.
But it's like
this is.
It says gory here in the book, but I will say it's probably just gory because it's medical. It's literally just looks like a medical book.
Is it like a instructional or?
Yes, very instructional.
Okay, instructional. Okay, yeah.
You know,
this is their instruction manual for this procedure.
This is actually really good because if we take them to a doctor to get it removed, they can like reverse steps.
Oh, that might be possible. Maybe we should hang on to it.
That sounds like a good idea. Yes.
So now we have 4 explosive seeds between us. Everybody should just maybe keep one.
Well, I only had one.
I had one, but I have a second one from the box.
There was just what.
Everybody has one then?
Yeah, because we had them from before.
I assumed everyone had one from when in that previous room.
Yeah, we did. We all had one.
I had 2.
How did you have 2? Where did you get the other one
from? The last time.
We got some from the gnome.
Okay, so we already have at least one.
No, just he did.
At least one, yeah.
I had one. I just have one.
So everybody has one. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a one.
Okay, you have
I'm
a second
gonna-
one. I have a
I'm
second.
gonna put that notebook in my inventory.
Okay.
So I think I'm
You
gonna
can
write
write.
that's where it is.
The notebook is just
Blood-
basically like explosive
Bloody
seed
notebook.
implanting process.
That's really long to write, Rob. That's really long.
Well, listen, you're the one that picked up the notebook, homie.
Hey,
I was
at
just gonna
least
call
don't
it
need to
bloody
Do you
type
know a
out-
notebook that's made for medical
Um,
professionals that's short?
No.
No.
At least you don't need to type out the whole book.
Yeah.
Add custom item, right? No. Put this thing.
Make a 3 centimeter incision just over the chest.
Yeah.
Are we gonna keep going then?
Yeah. Back out the way we came.
Okay, at this point, you guys have been talking in this room. This will be a fresh stealth check.
Okay.
Ooh, got a 19
one
for
wasn't very good.
Yinra.
Dirty 20.
11.
Wait, sorry. What do we roll?
Stealth.
My bad. Okay. Bap. I got another crit. 21 was stealth.
Well, that makes up for Layla's failure. Jesliann, what'd you get?
Oh god, hang on, sorry.
Are you still messing with the notebook?
I think we're gonna be going to a break in 10
Yeah,
minutes.
we're gonna take a break in a second.
Okay, sorry, was it stealth?
Yeah.
Stealth. Here we go. Oh, I'm rolling so bad today. Whoa. That's
Stealing
9.
crits.
Yeah, 9.
Shiva, what was your total again?
10.
Dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, I think between you and
Oh, no, I did
Yinra,
get a 20 today, sorry.
you and Yinra are somehow able to cover for Jesliann's weaknesses for the stealth check. And again, like I said before, it's really loud once you go around the corner. I will say this, as you guys round the corner, there is someone that is now visible. But I need a marching order.
I'm right behind Shifa.
I will be behind Layla.
Well, Yinra's gonna bring up the year. The year.
The year.
The year.
I'm
The
gonna
rear.
bring up a year. Bring
the
up
the
Yinra is going to cover up the rear. No, that's bad.
The Riz.
Well, I guess I'll be...
I regret it. It was good in my head, but I regret
All right. As you look
I'll
in
be,
there,
I'll
there
be
does seem...
between the two.
Yeah, okay. There does seem to be a cramped, hot chamber. Every step is warmer. It is boiling in here. But
Perfect.
that is the nature of things for Layla to be comfortable.
Yep.
This place
Oh,
is
yeah.
a blasting hot
It's
forge
nice.
that is currently being billowed by some instruments. And there seems to be a dwarven-looking blacksmith with charcoal skin, like that of coal, like jet black, but very ashen, as like kind of grade, like at one point probably was jet black, but now is more like coal, kind of shown with age. There's a dark white, or like a darkened ash soot and stained white beard, and no hair on the top, completely bald. And you see this individual from the back as they are pulling something out of the forge, and you hear a sss as it is dipped into a bucket of oil before walking across the room and into the anvil area once more. There are various tools set around the anvil as you take a few steps towards this individual, and metal ingots stand beside the entrance that you walk into here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Are we knocking him out or are we talking?
I kind of want to talk just to see.
Do we have to knock everyone out
He-
so far? Do we have
He
to?
won't go boom, I don't
I
think.
make
We don't
space
know.
for you.
Let's talk. Maybe he's like Nima.
Damn
I
it.
would rather.
As you get into
I
the room,
agree
you
with,
also notice there's a set of steps that lead to another chamber up in the northern corridor.
Try to engage this person rather than knocking him out.
Rob, could I retcon something that we did like before we did a marching order there?
Do
Is
what?
that okay?
Huh?
I was gonna suggest, could I, whoever one wants to talk, could I give him guidance? Is that possible?
What do you mean?
By the time that you cast guidance quietly to get them through the area, it would have expired because it takes a minute.
Okay. Never
So
mind.
if you want to
Maybe-
cast it here, you have to cast the spell, and that will basically break stealth, more or less.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, never mind. That's fine. Thank you.
Jesliann or Caidi, do you want to talk to him?
Let me just check something real quick.
Well, Lady's
Um,
checking something, so.
I think I'll let you take the reins this time.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Well then, I'll step forward. What is the phrase? If anybody doesn't like it, hold their peace. Something like that. Don't go.
Well, do you want to do it?
Yes, I unless you want to, I volunteer, and unless
Yeah,
otherwise.
go
Okay.
for it. Go for it.
Voluntary as tribute.
I've
Yeah.
tried so hard not to say it. Damn it.
I was trying to do the
Wait, what?
wedding. I was trying to do the wedding vow things, where it's like if
to
anyone
have
has
the whole
yeah.
sickness. Yeah.
No. It's
Uh,
like if anyone is against
Is
this,
any objections?
say
or
object
forever
now
hold your
or forever.
peace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did deduce. I would suggest to make sure that the person doesn't get alarmed.
It's really
Maybe-
hard to hear each other in the room. It's
Layla's like,
smashing sounds into the forge as this guy begins to make something.
Good luck.
hello, excuse me, hello, hello.
You see him lift the forge hammer and turn the blade
Nope.
once, and then slowly
I'm
lower
ready
it
to dash.
and
if
turn
I need
around and
to.
say, "Who are you?"
We are a group of people that are, well, trying to help the city. Are you in here working for Starmast, or are you here against your will?
Are you the new recruits that have been blaring on there, or are you going to attack Master Stowmist?
Oh, Master Starmast. Well, in that case, and then I will go to attack him.
He brandishes a freshly hot blade from the forge at you.
Well, I'm gonna throw my fan at him.
That's initiative.
Person, because
Yeah,
look at the-
I just want to say, I know we're going into initiative, but my plan is I want to bonk him on the nose with my fan if I can hit him. Just like boop. But yeah, I know we had to roll.
Are you immune to hot? You're immune to hot stuff, right? I'm guessing.
I have
Immune, no.
resistance at the moment.
Resistance. Oh, resistance.
Someday I hope to be immune to fire.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Oh, really?
There is a
she's-
Ifriti feat, I think, that she can take with her bloodline.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give us some lobby
cool.
music. Let's take 10.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay!
New
I appreciate you
initiative.
taking that initiative. I would have fumbled that.
Yeah, we could.
Oh.
I definitely have to get up right now.
Whew. Oh, I think my phones are charged. Let's have a looky look.
Phone's full.
Yeah, this is not new information for you. You know
I
this.
know, but you know that's not like what most people say. It's like, so.
Yeah, what
One
most people, Jodie?
Yeah, you don't, so.
Yeah. It's not what most people would say. How dare you compare me to the commoners?
Right, I think I can still talk to you if I go and get a drink. It's still raining.
Is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I actually have discovered that when whatever mesh gets, I will get about 3 minutes later. So if weather-wise? If it pisses it down, like I'm gonna get that in about 3 minutes.
Do you know the exact distance between where you and Mesh are?
No, right? I would think that Google Maps would be in enough to figure that out.
Because I'm wondering, like it takes 3 minutes to, like, for whatever it is to travel, so it must be like
To be fair, it's not accurate to say that either, because the speed of which the clouds are coming is always going to be different.
It's going to be different. But like if it was average, if it was like thunder and lightning, it would be the same.
Yeah. Well, thunder, I would at least hear. Like instead of being like loud, it'd be like, you know,
you'd
like
hear and hear it slightly different,
like,
but they travel really
like
fast.
A growl compared to like an actual like clash. But
yeah. But anyway, rivers kind of sucky, so, and it's cold. That's if you put a heater on. I'll turn it up. Cold.
And mind you, it's not always. Wind doesn't have to necessarily come from that. That's fine. Technically speaking, I am closer to the ocean on our side, so I should be getting it more often. You know, from like the winds from Russia, as it were.
Russia. Wow.
Yeah. Well, I'm more thinking that when it snows, it's like, oh, I'm definitely gonna get the snow first because I'm closer.
There hasn't really been any proper snow, like.
Thank God.
This winter.
Could you? I mean, we're still out of the woods. Like it's.
I'm not a fan, like, when it's like the only reason is that, like, they don't put enough grit down and stuff, so if you want to go out, it's really treacherous.
Yeah.
At least where I am anyway.
They used to be on the ball with that when we were younger. Maybe it was just a situation that I just didn't really pay attention to, but whenever I was going out and about as a kid, they will always be everywhere, you know?
It's to do with like local government funding, I think, because it's a local council is in charge of putting grit down and stuff like that, right? So if they don't get as much funding, then you put in, and they're not run as well, then maybe that's it. But yeah, I think I used to remember like grit being down properly, but
of course that could also have the effect because we were kids and the grit is localized to locations where, you know, it's most needed, aka schools. That's why I remember it more, you know, because it was meant to be there, you know. So
true.
All hasn't.
I mean, I just live on the, you know, just on the residential street, so they should put it down. But this, yeah, I mean they do, but it's like, you know. Plus, I live on the border as well of like 2 boroughs, so they operate differently.
That must suck. Because I know there are a kind of border war of like either this is ours, we will deal with / this is not our problem, you deal with it. You know what I mean? They're very picky and choosy.
Yeah, they're just like run very differently. Like, for example, on the side where I am, like they are really bad with the refuse collection in terms of like they don't put enough recycling bins out and they don't put enough like regular bins out. And they overflow like every single week, and there's bags of rubbish on the street. It looks terrible. But on the other side, which is a different borough, right? I look over on that side and
magnificent.
Like they don't have that issue, and I'm like, well, hold up, what are they doing? Like, how is it my borough can't manage this issue? And I literally look across the road, and they don't have big piles of rubbish just out on the street and stuff like that, and they seem to have. So like obviously must be an issue with my borough, like my local council, and it's been like this for years. So yeah, they are run differently.
Speaking of trash, this
Yeah.
Monday, they left our recycle bin in the middle of the street.
Okay,
Oh.
I
Nobody-
hate when they do that.
Nobody knew,
Really?
and they literally. I was looking at the camera feed from our doorbell camera, and
Yeah.
like over hours they moved like over across the street and off camera, and we have no idea where they went until like yesterday. Somebody said some of the neighbors said that it's in that person's thing.
So
So they just put it in some random place.
They left it in the middle of the street, and the wind pushed them around
Oh,
to
the
some other
wind
place.
pushed it. What's what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, the wind
Oh,
pushed them
wow.
off camera, and then I think somebody pulled them off the street, and
Put them
now they're
on
in
the
some.
side.
this
Yeah.
is why you need to
Oh.
have a good relationship with your neighbors, because like in
That's
my
true.
my street, we look out for each other in that kind of things. Whenever I see like a bin or something like that doesn't should do that, I just push it back to where a house it's in, because
Yeah.
you don't want that. So why would you want others to have that? You know.
Yeah, it's true.
But
True.
with the rubbish collectors, I completely understand. Like, they have certain, they have the short end of the stick when it comes to picking up the rubbish, particularly on certain days. And I remember there was a rule set up. It's been a couple of years now, where only rubbish in the bins will be collected. If you leave it out of the bin, like if you have just a black bag of rubbish next to the bin, they won't
They won't
collect
pick it.
that. I believe it's
Yeah.
gone a bit more lenient, because I've seen it like, oh, they're not going to take that, and then I was like, oh, it's gone. But they used to be kind of strict about that.
Really?
I don't know if you remember, there was like rubbish just left out, because the problem is here at the very least, there's a lot of tipping. There's a lot of people just
it happens here as well.
there's a section on my road where it's like a house on the other side, where there's nothing there. Like it's meant to be the back garden of the house, and they
Right.
just planned it so that people can actually put cars in it. But because it's just nothing there, people think, oh, I can dump shit here,
Yeah, they do
and
that.
it happens too much. And the
Lots
problem
of
is,
them.
we have foxes come in and they rip apart
Oh,
stuff, and
okay.
there's
Oh, no.
shit everywhere. On another
no.
side of the road, I don't know what it is. Like, there's always a mattress there. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying there is a single mattress. I'm saying there's a mattress there.
Multiple
It will disappear, and a new mattress
new
will take
mattress will
place.
come in.
It's
Yeah.
so stupid. I don't know why.
This is the thing, right? Because it costs money to dispose of that stuff.
Exactly.
Things like mattresses. So this is why people flight it, because they don't want to pay. So they just dump it somewhere. So that the council or someone will lose it. You know.
It is also a laziness as well. People just dump stuff because, like, oh, this is the section where there's no houses.
It's laziness as well. Yeah.
The week during and more after Christmas, oh my god, did my
It's filled
neighborhood,
with crap.
it's disgusting, because people
Really,
don't care, and that's a problem. You know, like, they have these rules and they're still being dickheads about it. And by the way, this is people are doing this, and I can't say whom, because I don't know whom.
Don't know.
You know, it could be my
People,
neighbor.
sneak out at night, I feel, and like dump things, because then you go during the day and it's all filled up again with stuff. And,
Hey, Jodie?
and like you know that little patch you've got there. It's like it's like in your neighborhood, like a known fly tipping area. That's why it's always filled up.
Hey Jodie,
Yeah.
someone stole my bin a long time ago.
What?
Okay, here's the thing. It wasn't a bin.
Oh,
It was.
why?
Okay, so like, you ever seen like green bins?
Yeah.
On the bottom there is a hole where you can put a pipe into. You know, it's a little section where you can
For
turn the
Mario.
knob.
Wait, what?
Basically, yeah, it's meant to be used for the
For a
DIY.
water button? Like a water collector?
Kind of, yeah, but it's a bin. You know, it's designed for the DIY work. we used that because it was extra. We're like, well, we have no use for this. Let's just use this as a bin. So we did. And I remember, like, well before, this was when I was a kid, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I would just see a random dude come into our front garden, which is just a small little section.
Yeah.
And just like look at my bin. I'm like, what's he doing? And then he would pick up my bin.
Girl, I want your bin.
Do you know what he would do? He would try to rip off the metallic bit because that's what he doesn't care about the bin. He wants the metallic bit because that's worth a bit of money. They're the same kind of assholes who go to the railway, get scrap metal,
and take out the.
That's what it was. And the thing
how could you do this one at someone's house? Like,
I opened the door and I'm like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing?"
And he's like, "Sorry," and he just walked away. Couple days later, I woke up.
Back.
Outside. No, like you said, at night, I opened the door in the morning, looked outside, bin's gone.
That he came back.
I don't know if it was him, could be someone else, because it's not happened once, it's happened multiple times. But it was strictly not because of the bin, but because of that metal bit.
I'm trying to envision the thing you're talking about with a metal bit in it. I'm not sure what it is.
It's just a hose. It's a tap where you could actually turn, but it's just a long.
There's a metal thing in the bottom of like a plastic bin.
Yeah, but it's a green bin. It's not a bin. It's a DIY bin. I can't think of a better word.
Container.
Yeah, container might be.
But it looks like a bin. Everything about it is.
Okay. But you can use it as a bin, basically.
Exactly. And that's what I thought because I was a kid and I was like, we're not going to use it for anything else. Let's just use it. You know?
People go around stealing like metal and like people steal. Like
hell
you said, copper. I think copper's worth a bit.
This one time, we had an old bed and I put it on sale on one of those like cheap free for £1
like
just take this bed. Yeah, for £1 just take this bed, right? And the guy was gonna come in like 2 hours, so I put it out and literally within an hour somebody already took the bed. I'm like,
no. So that guy turns up and in the bed and he's like, I'm sorry, someone came and took it already.
Yeah,
okay.
I had to message him and I said, was that you? No?
Oh, you messaged
Somebody
him.
already took it.
Oh, no.
I have a heartbreaking one now. So, Charity.
Oh.
No. hold on. So, we don't get them anymore, thank God. But we used to get like a bag with bags with like a leaf around it, saying that you give us your clothes, we can donate them and everything.
Yeah, I used to get those as well. I haven't had them in years though.
So we used to do that a couple of times, and my mom's like, "We got a couple old clothes." Like, "Oh, you've got a couple old clothes," and I'm like, I guess, and I'm a little bit attached because I don't want to get rid of them. But I went through my wardrobe. I'm like, I actually don't wear some of these. These are the clothes I used to wear when I was a kid/teenager. Okay, let's put them in. So I put them into the bag and I put them outside. And these two assholes came up, saw the bag, opened it up, and went away. And I was a bit confused. Like, wait, what? Is that the guys? And then later on in the day, I went out just to go shopping, and I found my clothes on the floor at the end of the row. They ripped it open to see if there was anything valuable and dumped the rest.
And dumped it.
At the end of my row. And I didn't say anything. I just walked on and I was just like, I was broke. And ever since then, I told my mom, listen, we're going to keep doing it. We're going to do it in designated locations.
Cari, dinner was free.
Inside.
That's the best thing. Oh, you got your dinner for free?
Yeah, I just took a picture of the stuff like in the bin. Because apparently you have to provide a photo of the actual item, and I didn't know that before we ordered, and I couldn't do it so we ate it, and the guy's order was taking forever to register, so we just ate the order. I couldn't take a photo of it, or I should have taken a photo of it and then uploaded it later, but I'll do that next time. But it says we've refunded. It may take 3 to 10 business days, so it's likely that it's not going to happen. But
so they allowed that even though you ate it and threw it in the bin?
Who knows? I told them that we had our order 30 minutes late, and we just ate it as is.
Yeah.
But
did we get it 30 minutes late, or did they just record it 30 minutes late?
Yes.
Uh,
And the difference is?
I'm not gonna give them any more feedback. That's done. All right. Well, we'll see how it works out. I'm not gonna hold my breath that I'm gonna get the full refund until later, so we'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
Fingers crossed.
Did you guys roll initiative? Because Caidi and Jesliann's orders are 0, and Shifa looks like.
sorry.
I wasn't aware we had this.
Well, I did say roll initiative, and then we go to break.
Right
My
before we
mistake.
went.
Sorry, I forgot. I rolling low again. I don't know what's happening here.
I mean,
It's our battle
initiative.
music.
It was every
Oh.
time like it's okay, it's probably initiative, I
Oh,
think.
I guess so.
I will say that as this happens, Layla,
Mm.
as you
Could you
talk
turn the music down a tad, please? Just a tad.
like this.
Turn it
I can't
Get
hear
your
you. All right, is that okay, Jodie?
Better.
It's kind of
Yeah,
quiet
okay.
now.
Yeah, I can't really hear it.
Wait, why is it so loud for me then?
There's no
Oh, I know. Cari has everything quiet, so it's less about her, more about anything else.
Why
All right,
turn you down then, Rob?
that's up to you. Well, you can control your own Discord however the fuck you want.
Curses, my threat didn't work.
Now, as he says this, and you said, well, I guess we know whatever you said. What did you say, Layla,
Oh.
in response?
Oh, I responded and I said, oh, boss Starhouse. Okay then. And then I.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and as you
he's
say,
a
okay
monster.
then, you see this creature, this darkened dwarf, begin to double in size.
Wait, what?
Nani.
Layla, you're up.
All right,
Isn't
I
he
want
like
to boop
as
him.
big as a regular person then, if he doubles?
Normal person.
That is 9 plus 6. 15 to hit?
You hit him with the first ranged attack, and it hits harmlessly across his chest plate.
Okay.
Oh.
In that case, with my second attack, I'm just gonna
excuse
move
me,
up
with
and.
his shield.
Okay.
He has grabbed a shield.
I have that +1 sword, so I'm gonna try to hit him my second time with that +1. I'm gonna leap on top of that box. So he's tall, so I want to get up
right.
higher. So I'm on top of the box.
Oh,
Okay. Where did I put that die? Here it is. 19 plus 7 to
Yeah.
hit.
yeah. I mean, no, it's
And
not
that's
rocket science. That's
1d6
gonna hit.
plus 1d6 plus 5. Oh, that's a 1. So 6.
Carries a plus
Piercing.
5. What's your dexterity modifier?
It's a 5. No, it's a 4. It's a 4. But this is the +1 sword.
So you have a plus 4 modifier?
This says +5 for the +1 short sword.
That's correct.
If-
If you have a plus 4 modifier, yeah.
Yeah, I have a +4 modifier.
All right, so it does 5 damage.
6 damage. I rolled a 1.
All right. Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
Inra's up. She walks in here.
Good song.
Oh no. She
Let
grabs
loose.
her bow. Lets it loose. Ooh.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Did you roll in that one?
I don't think she hit.
Hit me.
17 just hits,
Ooh, nice. Ooh.
I believe. Let me check.
We did a good thing.
Yeah, 17 just hits. So that is a D8 plus 3. Good damage for a longbow. Ooh, max. Nice. 11 damage. That's a lot. Ow. How much hit points does this guy have?
Oh, I should have action surge. Oh well.
Do it next time.
Next time.
Okay, I'm just gonna
It's fine.
add those hit points
This
then
is
instead
probably
of
not the boss fight.
doing the other stuff.
True.
Okay.
Everyone used to always remind me about
Alright,
action
Shifa.
surging because I forgot all the time.
Okay, I will charge up Rage as a bonus action and use my third arm to grapple the guy.
Oh my god, I forgot about the third arm.
Okay.
He just used it.
Like 2 weeks ago.
What'd you get?
Today.
Used it today.
Wait, what?
Oh, it must have been when I
grapple is,
stepped out.
Athletics.
What is the grapple? Athletics. Okay. 15 plus 5, 20.
Forgot I had advantage on this, but I still failed. He's grappled.
Good thing because the second roll was a 1 because I have advantage from thingy. Yeah, you're grappled. I can't do a bonus action attack because I didn't use the pole arm. So that's it.
All right.
Finish him.
Mesh, did you say that to him? Yeah, you're grappled.
Caidi.
You said it to him. to the door.
My turn. Okay, so Could I make a persuasion check on him?
You can make a persuasion check if you say something.
Yes. Sorry.
What do you say?
All right. You are outnumbered, out weapon, grappled. You cannot win. You will die here.
Make a persuasion
Surrender,
check
and we will not harm you.
with disadvantage.
Okay.
Why is it disadvantage?
Probably because I attacked him first.
Yeah, probably.
He's probably like, yeah, you attacked me.
I got double 17 to make an 18.
Never.
No.
I tried. Okay. That's my action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I tried. That's fine.
You have a bonus action?
I have, healing words, but that's it right now. So
Okay.
I will. Where am I actually? Let me just. I am over here. What I'm gonna do is. No, I'll stay where I am. I'm in good position. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, guys. I tried.
It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, so
It looks like we'll have to finish this. Unfortunate.
oh no, don't say about that. Finish.
Jesliann.
Finish him. Okay, since he didn't manage to calm down, or he wasn't persuaded, I'm going to use Ray of Frost. I have a question though. Can I use it from my current position, or do I need to move forward? So I don't know if because there's 2 people in the front, or like 3 in front of me, so I'm not sure if you can.
See what you can
shoot
see.
it above. Can I
Ray of
shoot it above
Frost?
people's heads?
Yes. It
I
won't.
can.
It unless it says like a straight line through. But Ray of Frost doesn't work. That just says if you can see someone, you'll shoot it from a distance. So you will not hurt your friends that are in front of.
Yeah, it doesn't say that. It just says a blue white light streak towards a creature within range. Make a ranged attack. This a ranged attack. I will do it from my current position.
Okay, can you see him from your position?
Yeah, he's this big one, big token, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, yeah, I can see him. So let's do that. Oh no, wait, hang on. How do I get through? Wait, is that damage?
You need to roll to hit first.
How do I roll to hit? Because this is Dex 14 on there. There's not. I can't roll it from
That's
the
a
thing.
dex save.
What is the spell you were casting, Jodie?
Ray of Frost.
Oh no, I hit the wrong. No, never mind. I pressed the wrong thing, so ignore that.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's crit.
It is a crit.
Yay!
Yeah, I got a dragon. I got a dragon. Yeah, so I rolled a 20 plus 6, 20, 26 to hit.
Jesliann, how do you cast Ray of Frost?
So I believe it is a, let's see here. Verbal and somatic. What does somatic mean again?
It's like your hand motions.
Hand movements. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I have to like prepare the I don't know how I prepare it, but like no, it's not flipping my fingers off. It's not like that. It's basically I have to like grow it in my hand. No, it's not flipping anyone off. I have to grow. I have to grow the frost in my hand, but it happens very fast. The frosty, I mean, it says it's white light really, like, or light, and you see frost tip light, and then I say, well, okay, let's give this a go. Frosty, yeah, light of the name of that moon. I fucking forgot the name of that moon.
Katha?
The full moon. Uranus. What?
Katha?
Uranus.
Uranus. No, light of. I've got the names written down. Oh my god.
Katha and Ruidus.
Katha and Ruidus. Okay, Katha is the light one, right? Or the full moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
No Kappa.
Gather the light of Katha. Gather the light of Katha in my hands, and I don't know magic words, okay, so I'm trying to make it out. Okay. And then yeah, because Jesliann's just like such an amateur, she just makes like a firing motion, like as if you're just pulling back a bow, pulling a what do you call it? A string of a bow, right? Because that's all she can think of, like something that would fire something like that.
You're just kind of
and then
feeling it, yeah.
Yeah, so she's feeling it. So the light actually kind of almost looks like an arrow, and she pulls it back and just aims it straight at his.
You almost pull this invisible bow that doesn't exist, and as you draw back this line from your other hand, it's like right behind Yenra, who just released an arrow with her longbow. Over her shoulder, you see as your hand kind of pulls back the string, a kind of black circle appears in your offhand where the bow would be, and a moon's circle is black. But then kind of immediately, just like a rapid time lapse, phases to a full moon as the arrow pierces through the moon and immediately goes straight towards this guy. It is aiming for his shield, but in the exact moment that you release the arrow, Shifa's grapple wrenches down the shield and pierces him in the neck. Roll for damage.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Wait, was this Goku and Raditz and Piccolo thing? Like special beaming cannon?
Oh my god, that's sad. Okay. 5 cold damage.
5. Well, I did my best for that.
I know. All right, 5 cold damage. That's wrong window. And you hear the forge sizzle in the background as this ice kind of just rapidly melts after impact.
Did it hit him or not?
Yeah, it hit him. It's a crit. You can't miss.
Oh.
You sounded like a mom. You're like, well, did it hit him or not?
Because it made it sound like it went out or something. Okay, but it's still but it just, I guess some ice flew off. Okay, and then I've bonus. I don't believe I can do any bonus action. Let's have a look. Bonus action is nothing. I'll end my turn.
Okay, Shifa, as you hear this character groaning under the pain, he says, "Are you raging, by the way?"
Yes, I'm
Okay.
raging.
He says, "Let go," and he will roll a strength opposed check.
Okay.
Okay, please roll athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Oh, not good. 8. 5 plus 3. Is it 3? No, it's 5. 5 plus 5, 10.
Okay, he breaks the grapple. And then you need to, as he breaks the grapple, he's going to grapple you. So make another strength check.
Oh no.
Ooh, that's not good for me this time.
18 plus 5.
That is a failed
Counter
grapple check.
No.
Yeah.
With that,
You're too slippery. Like metal. It's too. He can't get a hold on you.
with that, he looks around, has been heavily injured, and has freed his grapple. He will begin to run.
Opportunity attack.
Yeah, you can get 2 uppy attacks. And then he shrinks.
I find him.
What direction is he? Where's he going? And towards this one? We're going on the other side.
That's a 13 to hit.
Miss.
Shouldn't hit.
That's a 21 to hit.
That's hit. Roll damage.
It's because he's shrinking, so I miss him.
Nah. Oh, this is rage, so 11 damage. This is rage, baby.
Yeah.
Mesh and me are like the cat jam.
Having coffee and cat jamming.
Here, I missed the cheers earlier. There you go.
Okay. He has run away. Layla.
Out legs. Oh, my turn. I'm gonna hop down 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay, from here on out, everything's difficult terrain. This room is packed with stuff.
Okay.
Just to give you a quick synopsis for everyone that enters this room, this place is a piles and piles and piles of ingots, textiles, materials, all kinds of disorganized goods, and clearly coming from outside of the lair. While in this room, the individual in question has a +5 to their armor class because he is now shrunken down and is hiding as a short person in this room. It's hard to see. There's a +5 to his armor class. He's like 3/4 cover.
I can't even reach there.
What was I at? Is that 25?
I don't know. Where
I
were
was
you?
on the box.
On the back?
Let's go back. So I went 5, 10, 15, 20. So then one more would be 25, 30, right? One more step is 30. Okay, I'll just move over here then.
Okay.
30. I see him.
Yeah, you can see him. He's just got cover. He's behind some stuff.
Can I attack him with Produce Flame?
That'll use your action and your bonus action, yeah.
To be honest, no. I'm just gonna throw my. You said he has got cover, so disadvantage to attack,
No,
right?
he's got a buff.
No.
He's got a buffed armor class.
Okay. I'm gonna throw my fan at him twice. I don't really want to do lethal. I'm still wanting to do non-lethal.
Even though you
That's a nat 1.
Okay, roll for your bonus action.
And a 2!
Oh, I'm sorry,
so
Cari.
That's okay.
Nat 1 for non-lethal. Does it become lethal then?
To a random mouse. I'm sorry, I made myself laugh at that.
Wait, what?
Okay, Yinra will try to catch up.
The poor mouse.
Mouse.
And she...
Why
oh,
is
she
there a
can't
mouse?
see him.
I just was making a dumb joke that because I rolled a natural 1, I hit a mouse walking past.
I'll try to shoot an arrow at him and
said.
miss. She like notches an arrow. She's like, I can't really get a good look at him, and misses. Just fires an arrow into the wall. Shifa.
Oh.
Out of the way. 5, 10, 15. Sharing space, so to double the movement for sharing space.
Yeah, in this
So
particular
25.
spot, yeah.
25, 30. Okay, do I see him? Yes, I see him.
It's 20 feet away from you.
I will. How do you get there? Because he uses action to grab me too.
Yeah, but he
Must
missed,
have a
so he
bonus
just
action.
ran. And because he was larger, he got larger footsteps. So he used his size to get some spaces and then ran the small. Because he knows this route very well. He's the one who organizes it. Or doesn't, I should say.
I will bonus action dash.
Okay.
No, sorry, action dash. So
Okay. 10, 20, 30.
5,
10,
10,
20,
15,
30. Stop.
30.
No,
Okay.
go back 1.
Or diagonal would be like that, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, you can't really go through that space because it's filled with stuff.
I'll climb over it. Jump. I'm a big guy. Can I walk over it?
I mean, the routing will be you start here and you go this way. So yeah, that still works out. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
Caidi.
Can I do something to keep my rage?
Do you have a bonus action?
Yeah. Can I spend it to just like pump myself or something? I don't know. I scream at his face.
Let me see here.
Error, error, error.
That's funny.
The blood of humans will fall. What? Okay. Should I go?
Wait,
I
what?
don't remember, Mesh, about that rage
yeah.
thing. If it's a
Can I just hit the wall or hit the floor?
you would have to have an action to do that.
Yeah. I can't bonus action dash either, so that doesn't work.
I'll just say if you have a bonus action available, I'll allow it this time, but you need to figure out where that ruling is. I think it's a house rule for now, but I thought I saw it somewhere in the UA or the next rollout of Barbarian rules.
Yeah, I
Somewhere.
remember something.
But yeah, that one I like, so because rage is like your thing, so and you haven't been using it, so it's a fine. Yep. As long as you have a bonus action available and you can spend it on keeping your rage going, then that's fine. As long as you're spending something to get it. Caidi.
Okay. I can't see a gosh golly thing, so I'm going to move up ahead 25 feet to here, to which I still can't see much
Correct.
of anything. So I'm going to move my final 10 feet. Let's go 5 here, nothing. Here, okay. I
You can't end your turn there. So you cannot go there.
Okay, I have to go back.
That
to
is where
5.
Yenra is. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Okay, Yenra, I trust you, and I'm going to touch her arm and give her guidance.
Okay. So the next skill check she has a D4. Got it. Jesliann.
Wait, hang on. What? You didn't do anything?
I gave Thingy guidance. That's all I could do. I can't go any further.
Okay. So yeah, I'm quite some ways off
You're gonna
from the. Yeah, I've got the same problem. So I can only get to about here where the rough terrain starts.
You don't have rough terrain yet.
Basically. Yeah, I mean it starts up here, right?
Yeah, right up there.
So I can't. Yeah, so I can't even get some. I can only get that far.
Guys,
And
remember
it's
action dash is an option.
and it's an action dash, but I don't think it's worth it for Jesliann to do that.
Okay, then what would you like to do?
So I'm gonna go forward to here.
Okay.
That square there, so 20. Oops, hang on, 20 feet. Move my token to there. 20 feet, so I can see a bit more now. Actually, I can't see him. Unless his token's under someone else.
You can't see him from that spot.
Yeah, this is possible. I think even if I move forward, I'll move forward one more square, okay? For 25. That's Shifa, right? It's from here. Alright, can I do that? Yeah, I don't think I can see anything though. Yeah, this is Shifa. I can't see them. After one more square. So I'll move to her. Yeah, I still can't see them, so I can't do anything, really. Can I instead use the help action? Wait, do I have to be right next to someone to use the help action?
I'm having a hard time hearing you, Jodie.
Sorry, I would like to, since I can't see the enemy, I would like to use the help action.
Okay. On who?
Who's that next to me? Is that, Caidi?
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hang on, do you have to be right next to someone to use the help action?
You do.
If you need to touch them, then yeah.
Within 5 feet. What is this, you can team up or something? Actually, I don't know.
Not bad touch.
Okay, so I will just give the help action to, Caidi.
Oh,
instead.
thank you.
Caidi, I can't quite see where this fellow's gone. Yeah, so, I'll just send you a claw if you need one.
I assume after I've done
Just claws.
That's okay. We have a kind of a person chain going on here, don't we?
Yes. Good stuff.
Okay.
End turn.
Okay, Rogan. Take a dash. Run into the room. Disappearing into the corridor.
Good.
And you guys can hear.
Ah.
He says,
Do I
Master
get Oppie?
Stalmast. No, you don't get an Oppie. Wait, hang on. Oh, you're right next. Yeah, you can get an opportunity attack, sure.
That's why I wanted to go there.
Yeah. I will give him only partial cover for this one then.
16 to hit.
Nope. Does not hit.
No.
Runs into the room, and you hear, Stalmast. They're here.
Oh, he messed up, didn't
Frozen.
he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What can't you believe?
All right, I need to do some other stuff behind the scenes here for a second, so just give me a second.
Alright, I'll take a quick break.
Don't know how I feel about this.
Oh no. I also have noticed.
I haven't noticed anything.
Check the turn order, Jodie.
Oh,
Yeah, I can see.
Rob,
Yeah, I don't understand.
I did
Got
get an
scan
Oppie.
and-
I did get an
Got
Oppie
more
attack
people there.
in the last 2 rounds.
Oh no.
The Oppie attack would extend my rage because it's not my turn, right? So it's the next.
Yeah, that's true.
turn. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, I have a quick question as we get to the top of the order. Would you like to continue pursuit? Layla will have the first decision as to what she would like to do here. Would you like to consider pursuit after you hear this? Or would you like to go out of initiative to see what happens next?
I'd like to continue pursuing.
Okay.
I want to give them an opportunity to group up. But I do want to be cautious just in case there's like a trap in the...
You hear a familiar tone without the tinniness of the chambers echoing as where did it go here? You hear a very loud sound as he shouts. You've certainly proven capable and determined to get here. I appreciate those traits. They should be rewarded. Work with me and my team. Help us correct this adult vision of whatever the hell Hupperduke has become in its future. And then the future of this wretched empire will end. Wealth and power await you who prove useful and destined to be victors inside the war. What do you say? But you can't really hear, like you can only really hear him. You can't see him.
Can I hear him?
I'm from Marquette.
Assuming you and I can't hear Jodie.
Yeah, because I think we're too far from
yeah,
it.
pretty much just Shifa and Layla can hear in that room.
Okay.
Even though it's relatively loud.
Even though he has a speaker he's been using.
It's
He's not
usually
using
in
a
every
speaker.
room, right? Oh.
No speaker for you.
What do you say, Layla? I'm from Marquette. Shifa?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm raging. I don't talk when I rage.
Red lights.
Then you hear a sound of like whirring.
Dear.
Then you hear a little bit of the tinniness again.
Very well, a fight you get.
Mechazoid.
I hope not.
And what shall I do for the action? Okay, that's
Cari.
the one then. Okay, you will hold his action. Layla.
Seeing the motions from Shifa, I'm going to rummage in my inventory and pull out the explosive seed that I have. Hold it in my hand, and then I think I had my short sword and my fan, so I'm putting the fan back instead of the short sword and grabbing the explosive seed. And then I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm gonna hold my action so that when I see someone enter here, I'm gonna throw the seed.
Okay. Caidi.
Because I still don't know what's going on, I am going to move at least 10 feet forward. And then that rough terrain, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, surveying the land. Could I? Is this a hired ground? Is this a? Sorry, is that boxes?
It's a mess.
It's a mess. Okay, it's just a mess. All right. May I position myself here, just in the next position? Do I have to roll for anything for that?
You can't stand on top of Shiva.
Oh, Shiva's there. He's behind me. Okay. Sorry. I'll move here. Is that okay?
How much movement do you have left?
I only have about 15 left from that.
So you can only go 1 square from the entrance then.
Oh, really?
It's 10 feet difficult terrain in the whole room after you get to the entrance.
Right.
I'm basically letting you go wherever you want in the room, but it's going to cost you double movement.
Okay. In that case, I'll stay here. And
you have to go back one more.
I have to. Okay, I'll go back one more. In that case, I will ready a sacred flame action of anyone that will appear from here.
Got it.
Okay, that's it.
This is where the adult gets to play with their army men. Just give me a second. There's no reason for me to narrate any of this because you can't see what's going on.
It would help though.
We want to see.
No, it would help, but you guys are not in a position where you get that benefit now, are you?
Well, that's unfortunate. Sadness.
I love the idea that they're waiting for us to run through and we're waiting for them to run through. So nobody's moving.
You come here.
Okay, Yenra will dash to get up to Layla. And then she's going to hold her bow and follow suit.
Okay.
Literally, she's not going to move unless you guys move. So, Shiva, you're up.
Okay, I guess we're making a line here. So I jump out on this box and take half cover.
Okay.
And I'll get my third arm to hold the explosive seed, but I'll keep my do I want to hold the action for the seed, or yeah, I'll hold the action to throw the seed.
Okay. What's the condition?
Anything apart from kobolds coming on this side, out of the corner.
Jesliann, you're up.
Oh, this one's gone ahead of me. I can't see a thing from here. So I'm gonna move forward. 1, 2. Still can't see. Oh wait, no, I can see. Well, I can just see our allies. I don't even see the enemies are. Difficult terrain is like half. Is it like half speed?
It's double movement.
Yeah. So 5 would take
or half movement, I should say.
So
Costs double. So 10, 20, 30.
I'd only be able to move 10 foot forward since I used 10 and have 30 total. So I can't. So let me. I can stand anywhere, right? But it's double. I can stand anywhere that I can see or that's part of the room, even though there's stuff there, right?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, okay. Okay, we have 10 feet. 1, 2. That's not good position either.
Close combat, huh?
Wait, hang on. Who's it? Wait, hang on. This token here is Caidi, right?
That's right.
Hi, it's me.
And then this is Layla. This is what's her face? And then
Yinra.
Shifa. Yinra.
Yes,
And then
yes, the name.
sorry, I couldn't remember bloody name. Like the enemies are like way over there, right?
We can't see them.
You can't see them either. Yeah.
All of us are like holding attacks and explosive seeds ready to go.
Okay, then I'll also similarly prepare then. I will. Let's see. Is it possible to hold a spell?
Yeah. But if you use a leveled spell and you hold it and the trigger doesn't happen by the time your turn comes around, the spell's spent. Because you basically are casting the spell and then you're waiting for the final thing to release it.
Cast, yeah.
But if you do it with a
Okay.
cantrip, you don't really lose anything because like it's a cantrip. You can just do it every turn.
Alright, then in
So
that
you could
case,
do that
I'd
with Ray of Frost again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or Sacred
I would
Flame.
like to... Maybe Firebolt, just because it goes further, I don't know. Oh, let's look at this one. Firebolt. That's an action. But even though it says instantaneous, can you hold them?
Say what?
Even though it says instant. Oh my god, I can't.
Instantaneous just means how fast it is.
Oh, okay. Alright then, I will do Rare Frost, if possible. And I will, let me just get the measuring tool. 60.
Yeah, it's
There's all the way
more
up
than
there.
enough time. Yeah, you got a lot of space.
Okay, so as soon as it goes right up there, if one of the enemy combatants comes within my line of sight, then I will let it go. And
Let it go. Let it go.
I'm holding it like let's just say I hold it like a
wrecking ball?
like a no, like a tall bow, like I did before.
Yeah, you do the same thing.
Like
Yep.
a wrecking ball.
Got it. Incredible.
So that's my turn. Thank you.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
We can have a lot of those.
That used to be my line. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm finished. I said I'm finished.
Yeah, just a second.
Oh, okay.
Taking my turn.
You're not allowed to finish.
You said.
That's just funny.
12, 28, guys. Not the time for it. I mean, maybe for you, I don't know.
It's like, yeah, it's like lunchtime here.
Why don't you come out here and fight like a man?
Well, hopefully, well, I don't know. So they must be up and around the corner then, I guess, but right. The edge of the map is there. Like up here. But, yeah, I can't see a thing. They're over here. I can't see anything.
You got an explosion that we heard?
Why are you so patient all of a sudden?
That's it. Layla, you're up.
I'm losing
Okay.
patience.
Well, no one's come forward, so I'm gonna go 5. I
Stop.
see it.
Stop. He fires.
Okay.
There is a mounted crossbow on the shoulder, and he pulls a ripcord inside of a cockpit. And this machine that legitimately looks like a rudimentary Gundam fires a crossbow bolt at you from a heavy crossbow. Now, I will describe this as something that only Layla can see. A mighty looking anvil behind this thing that is in the center of a cavern between some rocky pillars, and a semicircular pool of stagnant water is somewhere nearby. Numerous tables are in the cavern, piled with lots of things. Can't really take that in right now because you have a crossbow bolt firing at you. The massive forge stands on the north wall, fills the cavern with lots of orange and bright white orange light. The dangerous looking clockwork construct is now pointed at you with looks kind of like a skeletal iron statue wherewith someone sits into a cockpit like a modern day backhoe. A sweaty, pallid-looking human with a shock of soot-stained white hair, like an old monk, where it's just like a sea ring of hair behind his bald head, is in the cockpit of the construct. As you see for the first time, Stalmast, wearing a pair of goggles, covering his eyes with green coverings as he sits in the cockpit and moves levers and switches. Let's see here.
It's gonna be interesting.
The metal plates churn and spinning gears are alight with life as the grinding noise and shower of sparks continue churning as the crossbow fires. And I cannot find the to hit bonus. Here we go. What is your armor class, Layla?
It is 16.
Whoa. So a 23 hits.
Yes.
Right. That is not the dice that I need. Hold on. Okay, I'll just have to use this one. I just don't have D12s. No, that's gonna bother my OCD so much. Okay, there we go. That is also gonna bother me. Oh my god. Why am I plagued with this? Whatever. Okay. Oh, good. It's not that much. Okay. It is gonna be 8. Oh, hang on. What was your armor class, Cari? Sorry, I read the wrong modifier.
That's fine. 16.
Okay, and I rolled an 18.
But you said it was a
19. I rolled a
23,
19.
so-
Yeah, but I added the wrong modifier.
Gotcha.
Okay, so this is a... How far are you?
Excuse me.
Oh, it is excellent that I moved forward last turn. Okay. That's just going to be 4 points of piercing damage as a heavy mounted crossbow on the shoulder gets pulled and automatically reloads. It is now still your turn.
All right, I'm going to move forward. So I did 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm going to throw the seed. I want to get this person and obviously the mech. So I guess this square, because 5 feet.
Okay. You notice that kind of behind the corner, you can see the drow you saw earlier has a crossbow mounted on top of a table
This
waiting.
dude?
And he's going to fire with disadvantage because he's out of range.
Okay. Okay.
That will not hit you with a 11.
Okay.
But
Right.
you see another one just kind of ricochet to the back of the stairs and kind of just hit.
Kind of dodge. Okay, so I'm going to throw the seed here.
Okay.
They need to make a dex save. 10?
Save of 10. Okay. Ooh, 2 out of Let's see. The mech does not seem to pass. Let's see here. What kind of damage is this, Cari?
It should be it says bludgeoning damage.
Okay, then roll damage. And what is the effect if it moves out of the way? Is it just half, Cari?
What is the effect if it saves?
If it saves, yeah. What does it say
Yeah,
on
it's
the
half.
save? Half damage? Okay.
Half.
What is the damage?
I rolled an 8 on a 1d8, so
Wow, okay.
yeah. I'll get rid of that explosive seed on my. Now.
Because the shrapnel kind of embeds itself into the mech, but it seems very, very sturdy.
Yeah. Does it seem like I hit this? This person took a little bit of damage.
Yeah, you can't really see it clearly, but it does seem like there's someone else in the room there. Not quite sure who.
I'm gonna go 25, 30, and sidestep out of the line of fire, or at least what I think is the line of fire. And that is my turn.
Caidi.
Okay. Okay, the best I can do right now is move to here. And I still can't see anything. No, I'm gonna still ready an action for anything I see. Now I can actually have a visual confirmation over here with Sacred Flames. If I see anything that moves from there, I'm just gonna fire.
Now you did probably see the bolt come through and hit me.
I did,
Okay.
but I'm out of the line of fire because it's just a straight line.
Right.
So I should be okay. Like, it was basically this, yeah. But I can at least see inside, so I will have a Sacred Flame ready up. It's a very unusual fight. I kind of like it. It's different than what we normally do. Weather keeps rapidly changing from sunlight and into cloudy rain.
Okay, Yenra's gonna pop a shot at this mech, seeing as the shot has already gone out, and is going to miss with a 15. And then she'll retreat. Tifa.
Okay, reaction is already used for both of them. So, yeah, I'll just throw the seed. I'll just get a bit of more vision there. Throw the seed. How do I point? Right here.
Okay. Roll full damage. It does not seem to be able to dodge very well.
How much is the damage? 1d8. D8. Max damage 8.
Nice. Hey.
Okay. That's the attack. Would that count as an attack? No, it wouldn't
It's an
give
action.
me the bonus action. It wouldn't give me the bonus action, right?
Correct. You're throwing something else.
I don't see anybody else, and up on the top of the stairs is difficult terrain off now.
Well, even if it isn't, it won't let you go more than a space because it'll be difficult terrain on the next one. So you can go back 1 square approximately for 5 feet, and then it'll be difficult terrain. You don't have any movement left because you've done 25.
Right.
Unless you have 35 feet of movement, in which case you can go back 2 squares.
You know what? I'm gonna do my job, be the tank.
Uh-huh.
So bonus action rage and just walk up here. I think that's how much I can get.
Okay. As you walk there, Ishel's gonna take a shot. It's I don't know if that's a disadvantage. 1 second. That's not a disadvantage, so that's a hit. I need to check to see what the damage ratio is going to be. It's probably not a lot. Oh, please make a Constitution saving throw with advantage because you were Warforged.
Natural 20.
Very nice. You are not poisoned, but you will take 7 points of piercing damage, which can be halved if you're raging. To 3.
So 3.
Okay. Anything else?
No. I've done action, I've done movement, I've done bonus action rage again because I lost rage.
I don't know why this is really hard to see, but you can see the person who is here. There we go. A little easier for you to see now. You just see Sken grin.
Scan is here. Okay. I was gonna ask, was that Scan? No.
Yeah.
Where's the dwarf? Is the dwarf here that
cannot see him? He's gone. He's not seen to be here anywhere.
Weak.
Jesliann.
So can you hear me okay, by the way?
Yeah. Gotcha.
Can you hear me? You can hear me. Alright, okay. So I'm still in a position where I can't see anything.
Correct.
So I believe I will have 15. Yeah, well, it's half, right? So 15 feet.
Okay.
Because the 1, 2, and 3. I'm going that square there.
That's where Caidi is standing.
Ow!
Oh, is it? Is it? I'm not American.
You're stepping on my foot.
Really? Oh, okay.
You can go up
God,
1 square there.
The color, sorry, the color of her token blends in.
It does.
With the fit. So I thought that was the difficult terrain. Okay, so I go to the left or right of her. Right, hang on. Which the left out of her? Hold on. 2, 3. Doesn't make any bloody difference.
Every
Still
time I
can't
play
hear-
this,
still
Cari
can't
is like immediate reaction.
Still can't see anything. Okay, so since I can't make enough forward progress to actually see like round any corner. I just can't. From one, so
I don't know until you get there. You can probably hit this space right next to Caidi up there. You can get there. You want to go up 1 directly? You can sit down there. It'll be mostly in the wall, but you should be able to see something. Yeah. That's the best you can get.
I can only see Sifa. This is Sifa.
Okay, well
right?
then you can choose to dash, or you can stay there and hold an action. Or rather, like, choose whatever else you want to do. But yeah, you can dash if you want to get more movement.
I feel like I would rather hold an action.
Okay, what are you holding?
For an enemy's approach. I will hold the same one I did last time, which is Ray of Frost. And did the same bow action. Or hold it as though it's kind of like a taunt bow. And end my turn there. On the trigger is like if an enemy not if I see an enemy, just someone who's not one of our allies. I'm with now. Not one of the people I'm with now, basically.
Kind of wreck shit.
Well, I'm not wreck shit, but try and
hopefully the right shit.
Carefully appropriate the shit.
I'm going to wreck something.
Okay, that'll go on there, and then this. Stalmast. Stomps forward 1 square. Smiles.
Offie attack.
Yep, you can make an offie attack.
14 to hit.
Nope, does not hit. He has this massive mech hand that comes in and just like basically hammer arms you just once That'll be a 18 to hit.
It's
And then he'll do it again for a 21 to hit.
it's
All right, these are going to be different damage dice because it's a different ability. First hit's going to be 9 bludgeoning damage. Half to 4.
Half by 4.
And the next one's going to be 7, half to 3.
3.
Just punches you twice.
You have bravery and fight well. Join us.
Why did this a little scream at it?
Layla.
That's me revving up my rage.
All right. 510.
Sorry.
Does anybody shoot me?
No.
Yay! Still, is this still the the yellow part right here? This is all difficult terrain. I think.
No,
people
those
guessed
are
that,
stairs
but-
down.
Is this coming from here to here? Is that difficult terrain?
Correct.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hello.
Sken's going to smack you with a sword.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh,
No,
that's
but sorry.
definitely not going to hit. Although,
No.
I would probably should give her advantage because you did not see her. You feel like that's
Well,
fair,
no,
Cari?
I knew she was there, Rob.
Okay, then I won't give her advantage in that case. I feel like it was fair because she moved, but yeah, that makes sense. You did see her before.
She moved forward. Yeah.
She moved backwards. Okay, it's still only going to be a 9 to hit.
Oh yeah, no. I kind of dodge with the fan.
Okay.
Then I'm going to thrust forward with my
I don't know what that is.
my new short sword.
Okay.
Oh, that's not
Who are
very
you
good at
attacking, Cari?
all.
Are you attacking Shifa for all I know?
Yeah, I'm attacking sheep because I rolled low. Yeah, I'm going again.
She grins as she sees you again.
That's a 10 to hit.
You guys just
All right.
both basically parry. I'll just say between the two of
Yeah,
you, you basically
yeah.
parry each other's blows.
And then I will take my second attack, fan open for slashing.
Finally.
Finally, that's a 4 plus 7 hit.
Yeah, so I'll just say that you kind of grab the fan and the sword to kind of just meet together and kind of like
Okay.
sandwich her blade between them, and then you kind of just throw
I
each
do
other off for a
believe-
second.
This calls for an action.
Okay.
Okay.
So 2 more attacks. First with the whatchamacallit? What's it called? First with the short sword. Oh, 13 plus 7.
20. That's a hit. Math.
1d6 plus 5.
Uh-huh.
So that's 5 plus 5 is 10 points of piercing.
She's gonna use her stone's endurance to reduce the amount. As her
Nice.
powerful. She rolls a d12 plus 2 to reduce your damage, which is a
Does that use
13
a
damage
reaction?
reduction. It's a reaction.
Because you did.
Okay. You
did
gonna attack
use a
again?
Reaction to attack.
That's
Did
right.
they-
She lost her reaction. Okay, yeah.
Because
That's right.
Cari, what's the total damage again?
10.
All right.
I'm in.
Good looking out.
Okay.
Okay.
Second attack with the slashing. That's another 13 plus 6.
19. That's the
19.
damage. Yep. Roll damage for the fan.
And this is going to be slashing, but it's with the fan.
It's legal damage, as we say in the books.
1 plus 4 is 5.
Okay. When you hit level 3, Cari, and you get the ability to get the 2d4s per fan, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. She takes it like you throw off the blade, and then you kind of just like steel yourself. And I'll even say that you use the fan to kind of do a quick slash to kind of get her to drop her blade, and then you sink the short sword in her shoulder. She's like,
and then I'm
did you
just gonna-
fucking take that from Ishal? Fuck you.
Wait, from Mitchell?
Ishel.
Ishel. Ah. No, but I did get him. I think some of his blood is on this fan. That's all.
Caidi. She's still grinning. She's like loving this fight, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hear that, and I walk 10 feet here, see what appears to be a giant robotic demon, and go, "Don't swear at my friend," while I cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay, roll an attack roll, please.
I got 19.
Yay!
That is a hit. Roll damage. That's good. This will be good damage
Yeah.
on Stoutmast. Stoutmast
13.
was not the one talking. What's that?
13.
13 damage, and you will have advantage on the next strike on the mech. Because it is surrounded in Avandra's light.
Let me think. I actually haven't. Yeah, okay. I have a
What does this
movement
look like?
enough. I assumed, because I've been so careful the entire time, that when I get to the stairs after hear someone swearing, I guess I would just fumble my way while trying to prepare the spell, and when I just see sight of someone, I would just lob it like a baseball.
Okay,
'Cause
so you
I'm
have
not
like
being
this.
particular at all.
I'll say this. You basically feel your anger and make form of the light as you say the magic words for the guiding bolt. And what happens is it basically manifests pretty similar to what a Rasengan looks like, where basically a spinning coin inside of the spear of Avandra's face is spinning. And then when you throw it, the coin just kind of condenses, and then this baseball just kind of like flattens to a single pinprick and just goes, and then it hits the mech and just goes, wraps around it, and then you hear like a detonation as it like impacts. And now the room has got 2 light sources.
Yay.
Blowing.
I have enough movement, so I'm just gonna go here just to get out
Alright, sounds
of
good.
any hits.
Wait, did it get lit up? You lit up the...
It was lit though. I mean,
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome.
It is now Ishel's turn.
That's not what I meant.
I mean,
finally.
I
He like pockets the crossbow and spins his fingers together. This katha whis. Layla recognizes this because he is speaking a drow dialect. A little bit of Elvish. And he is basically saying, "By the light of the beacon, may you be seen." And he casts fairy fire on you and on Shifa. So I would like both of you to please make a dexterity saving throw.
Ugh. Probably don't make that one.
DC is 11.
Oh, I just made it.
Shifa,
I rolled a 2.
Oh no.
do you get advantage on dexterity saves at this level?
Against effects that you can see while not blinded. Yes, I do.
You're welcome.
Good reminding.
No, that's good. That's good.
Okay, this purple light cases the entire area nearby, but the spell does not seem to have taken effect.
Does he get mad when it doesn't
fuck.
take effect?
Well, whatever.
What?
And
What
Skin
does
takes
it
her
say about
sword.
the beacon? Wait, beacon?
That's me, Cari. Just kidding. Yeah.
No,
so,
the other beacon.
Yeah, I know. Why do I have a kobold stat book up? There's no kobolds here. Skin, here we go.
Yeah.
She takes her sword and she's like, all right, my turn. Ah!
Is that skill?
Oh, baby, that's not going to miss with a 23.
What that
Come
heat?
from? 23.
Alright, Cari.
Oh no.
I rolled minimum damage. You're very lucky again.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to roll damage again because I did say it was with 2 hands, and I rolled the wrong
Yes.
damage dice.
Okay,
All right, I apologize. Maybe I'll roll minimum again. We'll see.
that's fine.
I rolled it on my keyboard. There we go. Okay, that's like next to max. Sorry. That's 10
Okay,
points
that's
of
okay.
slashing damage. She just
All right.
buries this thing in your shoulder blade, just crack right through. You even parry it, but you feel her strength through this.
I do. I'm at 1 HP.
Yeah,
So
you
that-
almost
I'm
get to your
really-
knees as she just pushes you on down. She's like, "You're fun." She like licks the spit off of her face.
Okay, so she's a bit sadistic.
No, you're gross. Look, I'm close to my deathbed, and I'm like, yeah.
She's like, "You bet." All right, Yinra is going to take 10, 20.
I am not the wrong
fuck.
person.
Please don't miss this time. No, she's not gonna make it, I don't think. Let me check her bonus.
Advantage because of guiding bolt.
Believe in the heart of your friends.
Oh, it would hit. It's 16 on the dot. That's exactly what she needs, but I'll crit fish. And I get a crit. Let's go.
Yay!
Yinra crit fishes. All right.
Yeah.
So that is gonna be 2d8, which is her highest damage die. So Caidi did something. Good job.
Wait, does she have sneak attack or is she not?
No,
at
no,
all?
no. She's just basically a basic fighter. 9 plus 3. 12 damage with a bow. She buries it, and you see a spider crack as she hits a gear that is like on part of the window, and like it begins to start breaking the gears in a systematic pattern. And Stoutmask looks like he's panicking behind the panel.
Really? Good.
She has a perfect shot. How much did I say? It was a 12? I think that's right.
Yeah,
Alright.
keep getting whatever we are.
She is going to actually take a
One.
step with some courage down now that she feels a little bit more confident in herself after having some problems before. Shifa, it is now your turn.
Okay. I will make space for people coming in. So move up there.
Shifa, make a dex save.
Yeah.
This one you do not get advantage on.
Oh, I should
18 plus 1.
Okay, you stop your movement because you run into something there that you can't see, like a pillar. Just
Okay. First off,
you even hear a little.
I will
thought of me.
attack the robot. The glow is gone. No
The glow's
advantage.
gone. Correct. Once the hit,
Aw,
once the hit's taken place.
Okay.
sadness.
Straight roll.
Yep.
Plus 5, is it? Yeah, 15 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, bonus action. I'll. I'll scream. First, I'll scream out, "Somebody's invisible here!" And bonus action.
I thought you didn't talk while you were raging, Shifa. What is it?
Yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, I'll let it go.
If any of us know Morse code, you can or 1011110.
That's very funny, Cari.
I think it. Oh, you mean binary codes.
The
Binary.
Binary,
Well,
yeah.
Binary codes 0101.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
know-
said I
know that.
changed it. Yeah.
Shifa?
Yeah, okay, yeah, got it.
I will reckless attack because I already hit the invisible guy to do a
accident.
straight roll.
Okay, that's fine. You know where they are now. 'Cause you got a very good roll.
15 plus 5, 20 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll damage. Actually, you don't have to roll. You just see a body appear dead in front of you as you pull
Okay.
out your spear out of a Duragar.
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 door.
And a war pick and a pair of javelins fall on the floor next to him.
Now I can do my movement and walk over him.
Yes, it will be difficult terrain, but you can do so.
Angry robot noises.
Yeah.
like the eyebrows go. Or he does it manually.
Just.
He attaches his
Guys,
eyebrows. And
it's Sheepa's turn,
Sorry.
please.
Time for Mr. Angry Eyes.
It's not Mr. Potato Head, okay?
Turns over.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
thank you,
sounds like Mr. Potato Head.
Cheese and
That's what
rice.
the-
All right,
You're
Jesliann, please
describing
rescue
Mr.
us. Do
Potato
something
Head.
here.
Jesliann can't do. bloody
They've actually
anything.
cleared a path now, so you should be able to see stuff.
Okay, I can see it. Let me zoom in. A teeny wee bit. So still.
Just
all
a wee
terrain,
bit.
right?
Sorry.
Basically, yeah.
Just a wee bit.
What? 1,
Little bit of wee.
5. I guess it's 10 feet. 10 feet. 20 feet then.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see this fat token now.
There's like a
Okay.
beautiful rainbow in Goldie's screen.
Oh.
Oh, that actually.
You have like a really nice rainbow.
Oh, yeah.
He cast Guiding Bolt on himself.
Rainbow there like that.
That's guiding bolt, guys. That's
Oh,
guiding
the
bolt.
sun's coming in at a certain angle.
It's a combination of the sun and the rain. I don't think it's in my room. It's the camera. So,
It's the
Yeah,
guiding bolt.
It's your
Rare
smile.
Rare Goldy W with the camera, right?
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Really
what do you
cool.
mean rare? Oh
The thing
my
with
god.
your camera, because you have so many problems with your camera.
This is true. I
Yeah.
should get in.
True.
All right, Jesliann, what you doing,
okay.
girl?
Yeah, okay, so...
It's time to pull out some big guns.
Damn
This
it.
is the boss.
Oh, is he the boss?
Stoutmast. He's inside the
Yeah.
cockpit.
Oh, I thought this was the other guy. Okay,
I said it
sorry,
multiple
thought the
times.
Get your guns out.
Sorry, I just actually... Listen, I always write in the
so
chat when I take a break, but obviously none of you are reading it.
Yeah, I can't
So
be
I-
responsible for
We've
it.
been reading it.
They're reading it.
Oh,
I'm
you
not
have
reading it.
They're reading it, you're not.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I heard you say about the mech, and
Mhm.
he's in the mech.
hmm
Right, I heard that bit, but I didn't. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize what
All
token it was.
good.
Okay. Right, so
This is your query,
I'm
for lack of a better phrase.
my query. Okay, so Jessie says, "Oh goodness, what?"
In a query,
walks around-
kind of.
She walks around a corner and sees this. Oh goodness, what is this contraption? And she's really taken aback at how kind of crude it is compared to Shifa, because she thinks Shifa's so refined and beautiful. She's like,
You're
"What is it?"
refined.
Anyway, so she doesn't say that. She steadies herself, and I think we're going to use this one here, chromatic orb. So if I use chromatic orb,
It's an attack roll with your spell attack modifier.
it takes up 2 slots.
No.
Why did I say 2 at the top there?
It's how many you have for the day.
How many I have for the day? 3 a total, but I've used up 1, so I've got 2 left.
Yeah. That's correct.
Anyway, so I'm gonna try and... Yeah, I'll try to do chromatic orb, here we go. I'm not rolling that well.
So
but
if you choose chromatic orb, you can
Yeah.
cast the spell, and then in chromatic orb it lets you choose an element if you read it.
Yeah.
And then you have a range.
Yeah. So let me know if it hits first. So 19 total.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Can you tell me what you choose for the spell?
Yeah, so I'm going to choose lightning damage. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, lightning. Oh, there's lightning or thunder. They're 2 separate things.
They are
Okay,
separate
well-
types of damage, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to choose lightning.
Okay.
Lightning damage. Let me just read this thing. So I can choose a type of damage, make a ranged attack spell, and then the creature will take 8 damage of the type I choose. So I chose lightning. So do I still have to roll this thing here?
Yes, you have to roll the
Roll
damage.
damage? Okay. Let's see
Change the
here.
music. This has been going for a while.
This isn't great. These bloody rolls I'm doing aren't the best, but I got 10.
Ow. Okay. 10 damage. Great.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's happening. I got 2
good.
2s. I don't know.
Oh, so that's fine. That's a lot of damage in this level.
So lightning damage. I'm having.
You do the arrow shooting thing.
Kaffa is guiding me. With this one.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have to do that? What do you have to do?
I'll say the Katha magic is infused a bit with your bloodline of being
this is the one that uses up the diamond.
What's that?
This is the one that uses up the diamond.
Yes, that's right.
But
That's right.
But I made it into. I made it into like a. What are we gonna call it? A special object or something. I can't remember now. But anyway, you know what I mean. Okay, so this is it's just
Some sort of necklace, maybe.
Yeah, that's it. I just I changed it to like a necklace or something. Anyway, I can't remember. So just
okay.
Whatever. So yeah. So then okay. So the light of because I'm still full moon Kaffa. So the light of Kaffa is going to guide this, but instead of just being like a regular bow, it's more like a crossbow this time. Okay, it'll be more like a crossbow. Well, at least I do that action. So I put one hand on top of the other, like horizontally, one top of the other, and then pull back one hand, and then aim squarely at the mech, and I say, Light of Kaffa guides this bolt.
You see the amulet that is made of this beautiful crystal begins to react in static shock to your bloodline of being a blue dragon, and kind of sparks fizzle from your words as you speak, and it catches your hands as the bolt of light begins to snake lightning around it like a special beam cannon, almost like from Dragon Ball Z, as it shoots this moonlight at the target. And the moonlight, as it's pushing through and the lightning fuses with it, it changes to a blue color, and before it hits Stalmast, it bursts into a massive net of lightning and grabs him like a talon of a dragon, just nice, and zaps the entire mech. And you see short circuits and sparks and whirling gears, and the only thing you hear in response is Stalmast say,
Yeah.
Looks like I'm blasting off again.
Though my latest design is not yet completed, this is a good trial run. It shall prove amusing. Thank you for the aid in testing my Stylemaster.
The real thing, baby.
Did he name his things after himself?
I'm not gonna lie, it's not a bad name.
It's his name.
That thing used up 2 slots, 1 slot.
One slot. The first level is one. Every spell is one slot.
Okay, so 1 left.
Alrighty, anything else?
So, you know this... Oh my god, I haven't got time. You're going to say, oh no, I'm not telling you, you should have remembered. Well, look, I've done it, alright?
You're having an argument with yourself.
Yeah, what are you
I'll tell you
doing?
what it is. This is thing called converting sorcery points and stuff like this, right? You can convert sorcery points.
It's not.
Yeah, so your bonus action,
they're not going to really help till level 3.
I can't do it.
Let me speak, guys.
Forget it.
Jesliann, if you use your bonus action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to use the meta magic feature to exchange them for a first level spell.
But that's only if you need a first level spell.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
But if you do it now, then you'll have the spell later, because you're not using the bonus action for anything else. If you would like, because you don't have meta magic until 3rd level. Like, you can't choose how to manipulate. It's literally the only thing it does. It doesn't hurt you to do it now, but you can do it later if you want.
It won't hurt me to do it now.
It doesn't hurt you to do it now, no. It's the only thing that they can do right now is convert spell slots into them, or convert them into spell slots if you have enough of them.
So I have 2 sorcery points at 1st level.
Mm-hmm.
So, alright, okay.
But you're not 1st level anymore.
Okay. Oh, I'm not?
You're 2nd level.
Am I
You have 2 sorcery points at 2nd level.
I'm not?
We're all level 2.
Go with the girl.
No, it says I have.
If you look at your name in the top left, it'll tell you.
Oh yeah, it does.
You have 2 sorcery points you regain when you finish a long rest. You can use your sorcery points to gain additional spell slots, or sacrifice spell slots to gain additional sorcery points as a bonus action. To create a spell slot, you tap it. It says creating spell slots. Sorcery points are 2 for first levels, 3 for seconds, etc. So if you can spend 2 of them in your charges, you can get back one of your spell slots. It's all manual. You have to do it yourself. So you go into there, you mark off 2 sorcery points, and you go into your spell slots, and then you just give yourself 1 back.
I'll leave it for now.
Okay. Soundmaster's turn. How fucked up are you looking, Chifa?
Just below half.
Okay.
No, just above half, sorry. Not bloodied yet, if you want to use the terminology.
Not yet, though.
Not yet.
All right, Stalmaster's gonna hit Layla.
Oh. So thank you.
He's smart.
But my second wind. I was
you
going
shouldn't
to
attack
heal
twice.
myself.
All right.
I didn't need second wind then.
17 to hit.
I'm down.
I know. I gotta see if this is overkill.
No.
All right, it's only 6.
Okay.
You will use his second action to not hit Layla, but pick her up with the other hand and fireman carry her.
What?
We're getting that a lot this campaign, I'm not gonna lie.
Starmaster's doing that?
One more to add to the forge, I think.
I'm not dead yet.
No, how can he do that? That's
Quite easy, it seems.
not on.
Well, what are you
Not
gonna
that
do
big.
about it, little lady?
I won't allow it. And I'm sure much older than you, so I won't be having you call me a little lady.
Well, maybe you should stop being so scared and come in here and face me.
No, I think I'll stay out here, thank you. Why don't you come over here
Layla,
and face us like
save.
little ladies?
Goodbye.
Right. I hope your healer saves some spell slots.
I was gonna heal myself. Just one more round.
I can heal. I gotta get to you.
Caidi, you're up.
Okay, I still can't see nothing, so that's 10. Oh my. Okay. So Layla is being carried, right?
If you can't
can't
see
even
her
get
on
to
your
see.
screen, you can't see her.
Okay, I see a giant X, and that's all I can see.
That's me. That's
Ah.
me. The giant. You do.
This is
you
not
do
Layla.
see me.
I
You
know,
see me. You see
I
the
can
giant.
see you, but
X.
oh, that's an interesting predicament. Okay.
What happened?
I don't know what the
I will.
predicament is.
I will.
Goldy, you are way out of sync, man. It's trippy.
Are you okay?
I'm actually okay. What's going on?
You're fine now. Just do your
Oh,
turn.
it fixed itself.
Oh, okay,
Just do
good.
your turn. You're
Okay,
fine.
to be fair, I was actually good with my thoughts. I'm like, I have. Okay. Can't hear you yet. That's fine. I will instead. I'm gonna do the angry rabbit thing. I'll just like stamp my foot on the floor and go, "Let go of my friend!" While I just point up Sacred Flame and shoot it
Can
at
I-
Stelmass.
Can I ask why you can't heal me yet?
Because I need to touch you.
Healing
Not for
word.
healing word.
Oh, I was thinking of cure wounds.
Cure wounds is touch, but healing word is a healing spell that does not require touch.
Okay.
It is
Thank
a
you
30-foot
for
range that
clarifying
says it right there.
I don't want to dictate, but I was like, he has healing
No.
word, so I don't
No,
think
no,
he's reading
no.
it. Okay.
Still the novice. Appreciate that. Okay, cool. I will use healing words. I will instead do the angry rabbit stomp and be like, "Wake up!"
Okay, roll your heal and mark off the spell.
Okay. So 1d4.
Layla, you are grappled.
Okay.
That is a 2.
Yay!
With my mama modifier, which is
Caidi, do you get any bonuses if someone's unconscious?
it's 4. That's 6-2. Sorry, what was that?
Do you get any bonuses if someone is unconscious?
Let me just confirm. This is not on undead. When you cast this on the higher, the healing increases by a D. Sorry, I can do another D4 because it's on the second level.
You cast it at second level?
I do. Okay. Spell slots will work and high levels. They're not one and the same, right? It's one slot per spell, right?
I have no idea what you're asking.
Sorry. If I cast it on a higher level, that doesn't use an additional slot, does it?
It uses a different spell slot. It uses a second level spell slot, not a first level spell slot.
Right. Okay.
You don't even have second level spells right this level.
If you want to do it in a simpler way, it's just whatever level and then one box under that level.
Right. Okay. So this is just me confirming because I'm reading this. I can't do that, so that's fine. Or I have none of the bonuses, but I heal you for 6.
Okay, let me put this out there.
Still learning.
Put this out there. Healing word is a bonus action. You still have your action.
That is correct.
Ooh!
Yes, you are correct about that.
Also, Goldy, if you would like to use your action to not cast a cantrip, you have an entire page of reactions and channel divinity action as well that you can check through.
You know what? Since I'm still doing the rabbit thing, I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on him.
All right. The deck save.
Just do the other.
What's your saving throw?
Stomp.
What was that, Rob?
It's a deck save, correct?
Yes.
And your DC is
14.
Okay, he fails.
Yeah. Back. Oh, I got 8. Maximum.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, this thing, the gadgets and stuff are spinning and whirring and breaking, and things are sparking everywhere inside of the cockpit. It does not look good.
Oh, okay, good. He's starting to break down.
So let go, my friend, and wake up, friend. That's what I did. And because I'm there, I'm gonna slot back into my little hidey hole over here. And that's it for me.
All right. Official is going to pivot over.
I'm doing a cover shooter, aren't I? I am. I'm just like, boo.
And he's gonna take a crossbow shot at Imdra and misses. And then he begins to run this way and says, well, boss, I think it's not a good time. We need to be getting away. Not looking good for your mount or whatever that thing is. And Skin's like, Skin begins to go next. He's like, boss, not a good idea to stick around. Probably not doing too hot right now. I don't hear the kobolds, which is a big problem. She looks at Layla.
Pretending to be as unconscious.
Make a performance roll.
I thought she was awake.
She is. She's
Pretending.
Ah.
That's a number 2 plus
no.
3.
You still
7.
have to act it out. You still have to act
7.
it out.
2 plus 3 is
it'll
not
be like-
7, Cari. 2 plus 3 is 5.
Yes. 5.
Hey, hold on. She failed a performance. She's performing badly.
I can't do math when I'm almost unconscious. I mean, I am unconscious.
You're perfectly failing, Cari.
Okay, Skin runs to the far side of the room.
Oh no.
I was
But
gonna
before
do
she
something.
does, I should say, hang on. Let me just do this.
I can't even
Skin
see where she is.
reaches for her ring and casts a spell.
Ouch.
That won't
Hang on.
be good.
What was that?
Layla,
Really quiet.
Shifa,
Yeah.
Stalmas, and Skin vanish in a cloud of fog.
Wait, what? Where'd they go?
We don't vanish. The cloud goes. So it's like a cloud of smoke.
Now,
goes right
this
here.
time, I am not going to do what I
they
did the
just
last
peace
time,
out?
where I'm going to put the circle on the GM layer where you cannot see it.
Accidentally.
But I will
closed
tell
off
you what
when
you
I-
see by playing in the game. Now, let's see
hang on,
here.
I'm
This
gonna look
is
up
a radius of...
Wait, did they peace out then?
Oh, my rainbow's gone.
There's an attempt being
Oh,
made.
yeah.
Sadness.
So they're just trying to flee? Why?
Great question.
Are
Could
they
ask them.
cowards?
20...
Have they gone already? They went so fast that I didn't get chance.
Okay, okay,
React.
so it'll go... She'll take a little bit of a step.
Yo, what up, Daddy?
Sally, huh?
We
He's in the
need
chat.
people.
Yeah.
We
Hi,
need to stop
Daddy.
them
Sorry,
from running
I'm
away
not
every
looking at the
time, man.
chat. Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Dale.
Dale, dale.
Dilly dally. Chili shot.
We got runners, Dale.
Okay, also, Yenra disappears.
Yeesh.
Yeah,
And this
just don't
cloud of
anything
smoke
else.
has engulfed the area.
In the smoke or just
The smoke.
ourselves?
The smoke.
Okay.
Layla, you are still being carried.
Hang on, so is she being taken then?
You don't know. You can't see her.
Oh my god. Okay.
Frustration.
Question. It is 10:20 our time. That is 3 hours and 20 minutes. You guys need to go.
We have some time.
We have a bit of time, yeah.
Is it possible
Carry
to...
on.
I like no one asked me. It's...
Because you were the one with the schedule conflict today.
This is yeah, and you went, oh yeah, and I was like, well, hold up. Yes,
He does the
as
cracks.
long as we don't go more than like half an hour or something like that.
Yeah, that's probably the intention. We're going to go max of an hour.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yenra's going to kind of walk into the fog somewhere and kind of bump into what you guys can only guess would be Stalmas, and then try to like feel around where to go. Then just try to like take a swing with her short sword with disadvantage. That's not going to hit. 7 and a 2. Shifa. Cannot see anything.
Okay. I will. Reckless. No, reckless wouldn't give me advantage on a shove, right? I'm trying to
Correct.
shove the boss down.
I hope this succeeds.
All right, basic shove. Athletics, right?
Yeah.
Shove with the best.
13 plus 5, 18.
Let me just check something really quickly here.
I wanted to shove him on top of Sven. But
Okay.
he's gone now.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this opposed, I think, and then I'm gonna give you disadvantage because you can't really see it well enough to get a good clean shove. So please roll with
I
disadvantage.
would have advantage from raging anyway.
Oh, really? Okay. Then in that case, what was the total?
Let me do a second roll.
You don't get
14
advantage. You
plus
just get a
5.
straight roll.
Straight roll, yeah, then 13. Plus
13
5,
total?
so 18.
Okay.
13 plus 5, 18.
Actually tell. All right, you beat it by 1. You hear Layla make a dex save.
I can't do that if I'm grappled, right? Can I?
You may not be grappled anymore. We'll find out.
Okay.
This is the way.
13.
This is the way.
19.
Oh yeah, that's more than enough.
The way.
So you feel the grip loosen around you a little bit, but
Okay.
it's not. I will give you basically a +2 on your escape
Okay.
if you would like to leave your grapple next turn because of Sheepa's shove. But you can't see anything, so you just hear a big boom. And you feel like you're falling for a brief moment. Anything else, Mr. Shifa, sir?
I want to try and make 30-foot movement blindly through the smoke.
Which direction?
So, straight there. Because I
Okay.
want to try and catch either
Once
Sven
you
or the other
get
guy.
in front of Ishal, you can see.
Okay.
So where that anvil is basically where the smoke ring starts.
Straight line there. I will stay in range
And
with Ishal so I get an RP later.
You can see, I will DM you where Sven is so that the other players do not know.
Okay.
All right, that is your action and your movement.
Bonus action. Don't think I can do anything. I'll just whir really hard with my bonus action.
Okay. Layla, you are released.
More trouble than you're worth.
I'm assuming if he drops me and runs away, do I get an opportunity attack?
Cannot see him to take it.
Okay. That's fine.
Mesh, you're about to get an opportunity attack as he goes past you.
Yep. +5 would be 16.
That is just enough.
Worst damage, 1 + 5, so 6 damage.
Okay. It is barely holding on. The joints seem to be rupturing and breaking, and this thing is barely holding on in the skeleton of the structure. La la.
Oh, it was a robot, not
Wait.
the other guy? Okay.
Correct.
Did you skip Jodie?
Did I? Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Jodie, you're up.
You did.
Sorry.
Oh no, I was just like, what?
Apologies. Continue.
My lady.
You may continue. It is.
My bad.
No, like,
The smoke seems to be getting to me, man.
I've got a question. You know this rough terrain, does it end right here?
It ends the space in front of you.
Oh, in the space in front of me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that would take up 10.
10. You lose 10 and then you
if
got the rest.
If you just mentally be like, I've lost 5 out of your total movement, you should be fine.
Move 1 space for 10 and then count up.
Oh, well, I'm not with that phone. Okay, 1 space for... Oh my god, the wrong button.
Once you basically
Okay,
go,
one space for
once you go
10?
there, everything is
Yeah,
covered
yeah.
in smoke. Yeah, so you don't know where anything is in there. Even
So I
Layla
literally
and
can't.
Yindra. Am I saying her
I
name
can't
wrong?
see.
Yinra, sorry. see.
Yinra.
Yeah,
Yinra?
NPC from like 3 campaigns ago.
Jesliann isn't reckless, so I'm not gonna run into this space blind. So I don't know what. I have no idea what's in there. What's going on? So can I get creative? Maybe a tiny bit creative. Not really that creative. But use my action to call out and see where my allies are, or see where anyone is.
To do what? Excuse me?
Can I call out to my allies?
Can you do? I can't understand what you're saying.
Call out to her allies.
Oh, it
Can
doesn't
I
require an
call
action to
out?
say that. Yeah, it's not it's a free action to talk.
It's not an action.
Yeah, just you got to be able to do whatever you want to do in about 6 seconds if you want to say something.
Alright, so I'll say something. I'll just call out. I can't see anything. Where is everybody? Like,
That's good.
Yeah, just to see if someone can respond to them. Maybe I can like locate, triangulate where everyone is, or something like that.
In the smoke, can you blow it away?
We're in here. I can't see anything either.
Oh, okay. Is he just worming?
Yeah.
One, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0.
So oh my gosh, they're quite a ways out from me. So, what do you know? I can't do anything.
You can move in the space, or you can end your turn. What are you going to do?
I don't want to move into just like, space where I don't know what's going on. Can I do this? Is there no, there's no cover either, is there really? Can I move back one space?
You can grab Caidi and put her in front of you and move forward.
That's not allowed, is it? Can I move to her? Oh, no, I won't move
Be
to
another
that.
10 feet to do that.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna. Can I like backspace one?
Where?
No way, hold on.
It'll be another 10 feet if you want to go forward and backwards. It's 10, 20.
Can I just retcon a space drop? Can we just allow it? Please.
Are you arguing with yourself again?
Sounds like it.
No. She's clearly arguing with Rob to retcon something.
What are you retconning? Just moving?
It's movement.
Okay, what do you want to do with your movement instead?
One backwards.
You can go backwards even if you didn't retcon it.
Can you explain what?
Why?
Well,
You can-
I think it really makes sense, but I was like wondering if I could get cover or something. But no, I'll just stay where I am.
I mean, it literally doesn't have any functional difference, so.
No, it doesn't. I'm kind of frustrated, but I can't do anything. Okay.
I mean, you can do something. You're just choosing not to.
You can risk going into the
I can go into the smoke,
Correct.
but I can't see as a character.
None of us
that's why
can.
I've made it so that you don't know where the smoke ends.
Yeah, so...
Because if I told you where it was, then you'd like be able to see it as a player, and it'd be harder to roleplay. I'm just telling you guys don't see anything.
Yeah,
then I
so
made
can't
everything
see
else
anything.
disappear.
I'm
Yeah.
too cautious. So can I do... Oh, wait, hold up. One second. Can I...
Also keep this like, if you can't see them, they can't see you either. So you're not that much as a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Everyone involved is at disadvantage in a certain way.
And we've seen this type of spell before and gone into it just fine.
Okay.
It's just white smoke.
Is it possible to
You can ready an attack.
I don't think she needs any
I'm just
more
wondering
options of what she can do. She just needs to make a choice.
Stop. Just 1 second. You Nah, I don't think it'd work. I was going to use prestidigitation or whatever it's called, but I don't think that's going to do anything. Yeah, can I just ready my attack then? I'll just stay where I am and ready the let's see here. Sacred Flame. No, what was the one I used last time? Ray of Frost. Ready Ray of Frost. That's it.
Wonderful.
If you see
If
anything,
any
you're gonna hit
enemies
it.
come, yeah.
Alrighty.
When I say anything, enemies, but not just like not allies,
Shady.
just enemies.
Let's go.
Doesn't Ray of Frost reduce movement speed or something like that?
Yeah.
It does.
Okay. Just remembering.
Did you say it's my turn or no?
Caidi.
Caidi?
Wait,
Did I see the skip thing
You
again?
skipped me
All
now.
right, let's do that. I'm so sorry. I keep just clicking next, and I realized that I skipped Jodie, so I just clicked next and skipped you. Go ahead.
Okay. Second wind.
Roll your fart die.
My fart door.
A what?
1d10 plus
69.
69 plus 2. 9 plus 2.
Wow, that's a hell of a heal. Adrenaline rush Layla, ladies and gentlemen.
And then we're getting up, and I'm taking my fan and like trying to fan. Let's see if I can.
Blow the smoke away.
All right, half
Moving
movement to stand
forward.
up.
Is it okay? 5, 10, 15. Is it half movement to walk through the fog, or can I? Okay, 5, 10, 15. So I have 15 left.
Yeah.
5.
Yep.
10.
You're out of the smoke.
15.
All right.
Okay, out of the
Mesh
smoke.
can tell you that Stylmast is here. Skin is here. You can see them both.
Where's Gun and Stallmast?
Here, let me use this.
Would you say that again?
Skin, Stylmast. Here and here. Stylmast is taking up these 4 squares there.
1 second. I need to zoom way out.
Oh,
Okay, do
I
that
am
one
on the
more
GM
time?
layer. Excuse me. Skin is here.
Okay.
Stylmast is here.
I'm going for Skin. Now I
All right.
can't get to her, but I can.
I'm gonna reveal them because half the party's here now.
Okay. I am going to throw my fan at her. Wait, no. Yeah, I have an action. So I will throw my dagger, or I'll throw my fan at her. 1d. Is she using her reaction?
Yeah, I already rolled it.
Okay, then I won't roll to hit.
No, you have to
Right.
roll to hit.
Oh,
Just
it
roll. I
reduces
pre-rolled
damage,
it if
right?
you hit. Yeah,
Oh, okay. 5 plus 6, that's 11.
doesn't hit.
So does not hit. Okay, that's my turn.
You're not using your bonus. Oh, that's right. You have the sword.
My bonus action was second wind.
Oh yeah, that too. Caidi, it's actually your turn.
And I got 5. Okay, that's as far as I can go.
Cari, would you say something in this situation? Because people don't know what's happening.
Well, I responded
Already
earlier
did,
and I
yeah.
told her that I'm in the smoke. Can you blow it away?
Well,
Caidi,
And
you
then
can
I
see
ran out
nothing.
fanning
You're
the
in the
smoke with
midst of
my-
the smog still.
Right. Okay, because I can't see anything, I would like. Where is it? I would like to use my Mask of the Wild to hide in the smoke.
What
Now,
does
is it
Mask of the Wild
possible-
say?
So it says that I can attempt to hide even when you're only lightly obscured by heavy rains, falling snow, mist, and other natural phenomenon. But I'm guessing that would count smoke as well.
This is kind of adjacent to fog, so yeah, I like that. Does it let you make a stealth check? Is that what you're trying to do? Hide, right?
Well, it just says just to hide. So
yeah, so
I
hide
want
is
to
essentially a
add-
stealth check. So please
Right.
make a stealth check.
Okay.
That'll be your action.
Okay.
Which
I
means
got-
that the next attack roll you make when you get out of it, or when you do make an attack roll that you can see something, will be with advantage if you can succeed.
Okay, I got 5.
Okay, it's a bad roll. So
Never mind.
You stub your toe on the anvil.
I'm just.
Oh,
yeah, you like trip on some rocks on the way down the stairs and kind of almost biff it.
oh dear.
Okay, is that it?
mm-hmm.
Okay. Ishal, what are you going to do, sir?
All I can do, unfortunately.
What'd you say?
That's all I can do, unfortunately.
I thought you said you had to leave.
No. That's not what I said.
Okay.
I have to stop singing.
All right.
All right, Shifa's reaction is down.
Why are you not
So-
singing?
Ishal is
Oh,
going
not
to
musical,
run
Cari, that's why.
through the legs of Testalmast to the entrance and fire a shot at Layla. 3. He cannot hit
Cari.
this crossbow at all. And then 20. He's gonna run another 10 feet into a narrow hallway.
It's a good thing he doesn't have a bounty on his head.
This is also very new to you, that there's a hallway here. Seems to be going
Yeah, we haven't been in
slightly
this room yet.
down.
Oh, I wonder if that's headed towards the triangle room.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing.
And then Sken will follow suit. Boss, I'm leaving. Not you, but I'm leaving here. So let's go. And she will actually make it off the map. She is gone.
She ran?
So for
What
the
direction did
effectiveness
she
of
run?
this, she ran down where Ishal went, but for Layla and Shifa, went down here and disappeared. She dashed. There's a certain point in this map, there is no more map. She is gone. So unless you pursuit, we'll have a different set of skill checks to get through that. But if you get to this certain point, they're gone. Ginra. She's just gonna run in a blind direction that she can remember. It's 30 feet. Says, all right, well, let's see if we can get this thing down. And oh, she barely missed. She got a 14 or 15. Let me just check. Yeah, she got exactly a 15, which is 1 below the armor class. Damn. So Stalmast basically kind of just like puts up an arm and blocks it from hitting his circuitry, if you will. And Master Shifa, you are up.
He needs to boot up.
Yeah.
The Windows theme.
Okay, my turn. Or are you doing something, Rob?
Did you actually boot
Your
up
turn.
there? Wow.
He did boot up.
Chief, that's your turn.
Yes, it's your turn.
So Stalmas is still not down? 5,
Correct.
10, 15. I want to chase Sven at this point. I think Layla and the others can deal with Stalmas. So, Rob, here's what I want to try and do. Action dash, full movement speed, plus a leap at the end of my dash. Would that let me cover up some distance with Sven?
You can't get past Ishal. He is in the way.
Unless you could action disengage.
And the second you get past a certain point, the mecha suit's going to try to bop you.
I'll take the Doppy, that's fine.
But I need to know where you're going because Ishal's currently in your pathway. You can
It's
see him
in
right
the
there.
way, right?
Yeah,
I can't get past him.
correct.
Okay. Let me go back there. Let's see. That goes down there. That we don't know where these paths go. That's the problem. If I try to take an unknown shortcut, I don't know if I can beat Sven.
outside of game, I feel like he's definitely a big target because he's like the head of this, and he's the one that's planning. So if you want like, if you're in between, I'd suggest him, but I don't think it's a bad idea to go after her.
Alright, I'll just get in line here and shove the robot one more time.
Shove.
No, I won't shove. I'll do one attack on the robot and one attack on the other guy. Yeah.
How are you gonna do that?
Oh man.
Spheres.
Are you throwing?
Spear on the robot, and then walk down and take the uppy attack and spear on the other guy.
Okay, understood. So you're gonna make the attack roll then.
And these are both reckless.
Okay.
Definite hits, 18 plus 5. 5 plus 5 damage, so 10 damage on the bottle.
Mesh, how do you want to do this?
Oh yes.
Nice.
There's a glass cockpit, right? There's a glass cockpit. I just back off the sphere, shatter the glass, and just like under the chin, like knock him out.
This is just for the mech.
Oh,
Okay.
this is the mech only.
Okay.
So I shatter the glass and just break the mechanisms in there to make it just.
So do you want to go like jump up and then jam it through the glass into the console? Okay.
Yeah.
It just shatters the window. You see him kind of shield his eyes, but even though like just as a reaction, he has goggles on to protect them, but it's just very like primal instinct to protect your eyes when something breaks. The metal plates and spinning gears begin to just spin rapidly, and sparks erupt from the console. As this happens, the clockwork section of this is completely broken, and the mech bends forward almost as if bowing, and the seat where the cockpit is, the entire top part of the cockpit, after you fall down and leave your spear in the console, the cockpit shoots out, and Stalmask goes with it, and he lands prone on the ground, ejected from the cockpit.
Which side of me?
I will show you in just a moment. As his token is here. That's his face, by the way. He looks hilarious.
I was gonna hit the other guy, but this guy has the bounty, so walk up and whack.
You have advantage because he's you're still reckless, and he's also prone.
Natural 20.
Did you really get a natural 20?
Yep,
You crit?
I got a 14. Yeah,
Is it
14 and a 20.
All right. Well, we'll see if you kill him or not.
He's worth the same dead or alive, so don't worry too much.
But the information isn't.
The information is, yeah.
I am looking for. Is it a D6 or a D4 for this? This is a bonus action, right? Yeah, D4.
Should be 2 D4s plus rage plus strength.
4 plus 3, 7 plus 5, 13.
What's the total
This
damage?
is almost 13. No, wait. 7 plus 5, 12.
That is enough. How do you kill Stalmast?
Wow.
Just like gut pierce while he's down.
Well, it's still bludgeoning, but it's brutal.
Well,
Because it's the butt of his weapon.
Just flip his...
Well,
Yeah,
it's
just
because he
flip my
uses the
spear.
other side, yeah.
Yeah, I could flip my spear easily, so
Yeah, I guess that's fair, because you
gut
put the
pierce
butt of the spear to begin
Yeah.
with into the
back, so
console.
when
yeah.
I take it out, I just do
Yep.
flip it around, yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, no,
Gut
no, no, no.
pierce.
And it is, for the rest of you who can see this, which is just Yinra and Layla, this is a brutal murder. Like,
Oh shit.
I mean, this is killing. This is not like S.H.P.H.A has no coherent control. He just takes the spear and executes him as if it's an animal, like very quickly.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I would say that you can't really see this, but the camera would pan towards Ishal and his eyes go wide. Like, this is really bad.
I still have movement. I was here, right? Or was I here? I forget. Where did I start, Rob? Here or
You were.
here?
I thought you were here. You were standing in front of the.
No, that's where I hit him, but I started my turn.
That's
I
20
either
if you
or
go here. 20 if you go here.
Okay,
25 if you go there for
so
Stalmass.
Can I get to Ishtal if you're calculating? I can't
No.
remember where I started.
You'll
No?
go back to there.
Yeah, here.
Ishal looks terrified. In fact, I'll say in this manner, we're out of combat, and within the next minute, the smog will clear. But let me just do this because we got to get out of here in about 10 minutes. Ishal drops his crossbow. He says, "I'll tell you what you need to know. Just don't let that thing kill me or get near me at all. Call off the robot thingy now."
Hey, he's not a thingy.
I don't care. He just executed someone. Shut up.
Everybody, calm down. Put your hands up.
To be
Shiva,
fair, I
back
can't
up.
see that.
Shiva,
don't
roll
know,
a
Shiva.
wisdom saving throw.
What's going on? What's happening?
Who?
Shiva, make a wisdom save.
Me? Okay.
Well, the smoke's still there.
No, the smoke is gone.
Not
He
yet.
just hasn't-
It will go in a minute.
11.
Okay, that's enough to retain control, Shiva, but you want to keep the rage going. But you are resisting moving forward. So you're in semi-conscious state here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over here and just kind of be like, "Where are your shackles?
Huh?
While that's happening, I'm gonna move forward.
Shackle yourself."
What do you want me to do? Just invent things?
Rope yourself.
How?
That's
It will be effective by no one. I can't just
Wait,
tie myself up. That's stupid.
Where are the stuff to tie you up with?
I don't know. I just deal with the kobolds.
All right. Get over here. Shiva, back up. He doesn't want to be by you.
Make a wisdom save, Shiva.
Nope.
You want to kill this guy. If he steps near you, you're going to kill him. You are You had enough of your first check to not move forward, but this is a stalemate right now.
Is it possible for me to give him a look like, Shiva,
Wait.
stand down,
Okay.
calm down?
Can I run around towards them? Is that okay?
Yeah.
In the
I'll
smoke?
say that in flavor, the kind of thing kind of dissipates here. So Caidi and Jesliann, you can kind of see the fog dissipate.
Okay, so I can see it dissipate. Okay, I want to move forward then.
You can see the mecha suit is gone. It is broken and shattered on the ground. There's a cockpit spilled out, and Stalmast is killed with a spear through his chest. There's a dead
goodness.
Duragard next to you, and there is Ishal, the drow that you were talking to, with his hands up, crossbow and sword on the floor, and Shiva holding a spear, looking like he's gonna execute him at any moment. And Layla and Caidi are trying to get him to not react.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
While this is happening, I'm gonna touch Shiva to perform guidance, and I'm gonna ask him, what do you really want to do right now? Because I don't know what exactly is going on. All I know is that something's wrong, so I'm just gonna touch Shiva.
Okay. Give me an insight check, Caidi.
Okay.
This is something you're good at.
25.
If you touch him, he will spear you.
Okay, I was gonna act like I'm going to do it, and then the last second notice that something's wrong, and just, you know that feeling you get like
It's like
when
a
you're about to
spidey
touch
sense.
Yes, you feel like prickles, just like I shouldn't do this.
It's not just that, Caidi. You feel like your hand is becoming the polar magnet opposite to him. Like you're gonna, if you go past a certain point, you can feel your hand almost lurching towards him. Like the armor,
like a feel of static shock
rings.
coming up, and
Go ahead.
you know, when you're touching wool, you have the static feel of, oh, it's gonna shock me kind of feel.
That plus a little bit of magnetism, almost like you got rings in your hands that are like being guided towards a magnet.
I'm just gonna announce, don't touch him. Do not touch him, okay? Not when he's Layla like this.
Okay, I want to
Is there
give
a way for me
Jesliann
to
a
move
second.
this
Cari.
direction?
I want to let Jesliann say something because she was trying to do something earlier, and then I'll get back to you. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so I cut. Literally, when I moved 1 square forward, like everything opened up. So I
Yeah.
didn't see any of this before.
Yeah.
Right, so I walk in. Oh my goodness! There's the dead. I don't know. Is this a kobold or something behind next to me? You said
Durgar.
a kobold next. A Durgar.
The Forge
and
Master.
then
Yeah.
Guys.
which one? This token here. I can't even click on this screen. This token there, that one, I guess, is that
That's
guy.
Snowmast. Yeah.
He's dead.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh,
take
he's
the X's
dead.
off so you can actually see the tokens, but they're all of the people in the room that are not
Allies.
Ianra are dead.
Jodie,
So sorry.
show
The
your
exception of
confusion in your
Ishal.
character.
Ishal's alive.
Okay, so who's alive and so who's dead? But who are you talking to? Who needs to calm down? What's going on? Okay, so I can't, like,
Shiva.
genuinely out of character. I can't see Shiva. You're talking to that guy, right?
Yeah, you
But
can't
wait,
see
I
him
can't
from
see
your
his-
position.
Yeah.
I can't see his.
But
I can hear him, but I
Wait.
can't see.
You see Caidi trying to calm down Shiva though.
Yeah, I can see all 3 of you standing there,
Yeah.
That's
and
right.
you said he's dead. So I thought that was the guy. We're saying he's dead, and then that's
He's
Shiva.
dead, yeah. We're
Well, when I
we're
walked in,
looking our backs are to him. We're looking at the opposite
Okay.
direction.
So yeah, when I
And he's here.
as a player, when I walked in, I thought that was who you're talking to.
You're
but
talking to
okay,
someone
not,
beyond
because-
this point.
But it would be obvious to Jesliann because she can see which way you're facing.
Yeah, you can see
Okay.
where we're
Correct.
facing.
Yeah, they're
Just-
facing
Yeah.
this direction.
Act out the confusion because you can clearly see something's wrong, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly right.
So, fuck, what's going on? So is something wrong? Okay, so I
Do you
used
say
not
that
that one
out loud? Because
out loud.
it's
something-
Shiva says something's wrong. He won't respond.
Oh my
If I have
gosh.
space to move without touching Shiva, I would like to move forwards
You don't.
towards. don't.
So he's.
So
I
Then
feel
I'm
like
going to
he's-
move forward and I'm going to give you a look, and if I have to intimidate, I will, and be like, do not attack me as I'm moving over here.
Ooh, give me an
Are you-
intimidation
are
check,
you-
Layla.
Are you
Okay.
You sure you want to do that?
I mean, if he attacks
She
me,
made
he's
the
not
choice,
going to kill
guys.
me
She
in
made
one
the choice.
blow.
yeah, one
Layla, please. No.
side point.
Too
Rob.
late. 13, 14, 15, 16 intimidation.
Okay, Shiva, you can make a wisdom save with advantage this time.
This music is on point.
It is.
13.
It is enough. You can drop your rage. You have your mind again. You
Do I
see
still
the...
do-
You actually, like, I'll say the second that mech exploded, you don't remember what happened after.
Hmm.
Oh gosh, and so I rushed forward to her.
That
Some
uneasy
sort of
feeling.
some sort of discharge messed you up.
Okay, that uneasy feeling that I had, is that gone?
Do you mean? so
Give me
how-
another
when you
insight
said-
check, Caidi.
When you said a discharge messed him up, is it like did that come from the mech or just within himself?
24.
Himself.
There's no way
probably, we
for
don't
there's
know.
no way for him to know. 25 is enough to know that
Okay.
yes, indeed, it is dissipated with the
I thought
rage.
you meant like the mech. I thought you meant the mech like.
It'll be obvious because the eyes change.
I know, but
He's
just feel
talking
like
about the
it's like
Spidey sense thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
it's something to do with this programming.
Okay.
Shiva, Are you okay?
Ishal has like basically disarmed himself in front of you,
Can I pick up his
and your spear's almost at
weapon?
his throat. Yes, you can pick up Ishal's weapons, Layla.
And do you have I want to search him for a arcane focus.
He doesn't have any.
All right. Well, I just take his what kind of weapon is it?
It's just like a plain short sword and a crossbow. But he's got like he's got like a pouch that he has that holds his crossbow bolts, that the bottom of the pouch has some liquid in it that's soaking the bolts.
Oh, I know what that is. Okay, well,
Poison?
I don't know if Layla does or not, but and I do know he had poison earlier. I do know that.
No,
Poison.
Shifa knows that.
I was there. He got hit by the poison, but didn't he say he was sick? He didn't share it with us.
In rage, I don't talk.
Oh,
so you
okay.
wouldn't know.
Well, I will at least. I'm gonna take the crossbow, chuck it behind me. Short sword, chuck it behind me,
That's fine.
so that, like
That's fine,
this
Cari.
direction, so they can grab it.
Yep, that's fine.
Give me the pouch.
Shifa?
Just be very careful with it. I'm not saying this for my own safety. I'm saying this for
why?
yours. It's poison. It will hurt,
good,
or
thank you.
maybe you'll sleep for a long time.
I'll kind of hold it away from me. I just want to make sure that you don't
Gingerly.
have it.
Okay, good job. Yes,
Okay.
that's right. Yeah, he's like guiding you through it a little bit. He's like, okay,
Okay.
just set it down right there. That's fine. Just don't kick it like you did the other things.
Can I put my hand on Shiva's arm, the one that weighs holding the spear, and gently try to lower it? No, not with force, but just see if will go along with it.
Okay,
Are you,
I do that.
are you,
And
you
now it's on the
okay?
side. I look around like I'm trying to figure something out and say, I seem to be my memory banks are missing the last couple moments.
What? You mean you don't remember what just happened?
I remember charging up to the suit. That's the last thing I remember.
Now that he's
Shiva.
kind of looking around and trying to think through things, you guys notice something. Layla and Caidi are right next to Shifa. Your hair is kind of like almost like a balloon, has like static nearby. It's like floating.
I've done that. I felt that. It's good.
And Shifa
got
has these
static coming as well.
very small things here and there, directly located on his biceps, his forearms, and his fingers. These ever so often, just these little like things, as if you were to touch a doorknob that was made out of metal after shuffling your feet on some carpet. Just
Teeny little sparks.
little sparks.
Tiny. Like,
Do
he's still
any
a
of
bit worked up. Or mechanically, or something. I'm not sure. I've never seen this phenomenon.
I'm gonna guide him. I'm gonna turn him around. Shifa, do you not remember doing this? And I'm gonna do like a 180, turn him around so he sees the actual where the mech would be.
I remember jumping up to destroy it. Nothing after that.
You don't remember using that spear? You don't.
the only one that saw him do that is Layla and
Yeah, I was just about to
Yunra.
say, Layla, what happened? I didn't see anything. What?
well, he took down the big mech successfully, and then Talmas ejected out, and I think he is a bit enraged, but I think he needed to do what he needed to do. I probably wouldn't have done it that way.
You mean he pierced Stalmas with the spear, right?
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
Shiva, did you intend to do that?
Can I interject right now?
Yeah, sure.
Now is not the time to be discussing the moral quandaries of this.
Are you
Can we
sure?
return, freshen up, and then when Shifa and all of us are calmed down, we can talk about this.
I'm gonna turn my attention to. I'm sorry. The person who's on the ground. What was his name? Her name?
His name's
He's not on the
Ishal.
ground.
He's kind of like hands are up, and
Yeah.
Layla's like patted him down and disarmed him, or he did some of it himself. But yeah.
You will cause no trouble, okay?
What do you expect me to do with no weapons?
You will not run. You will do nothing. We're in
You
a very
have-
dangerous situation. Do you understand?
Can you get manacles? Do any of you have any in your inventory?
Do I have something?
Or rope?
I have rope, I think.
Or Yinra or anyone, can you look around in the room?
Well,
see
since
if
that I
there's
have no
anything?
weapons, I can just go sit down in the other room. You can watch me like a bunch of babysitters.
We can do that, yes. You know, you can run.
Just don't let him get near me. I won't have none of that. We're gonna have an intelligent conversation.
I'm gonna do a persuasion after hearing that. If you try to run, I will tell him to pursue you.
That's an intimidation check.
Really? Okay, I will intimidate him then. That's
You will get a response from me going, I don't know if that's... I don't like...
So I'm gonna quite say there's too much going on, and we have to put certain things on the ground. You know what I mean?
See, we should manacle him and head back. That's what we need to do.
Roll the
we
check,
can't.
Caidi.
I'm rolling it. But we're gonna make sure he doesn't cause trouble. 12.
On the table, manacles were in the medical area.
Thank you.
I rolled a 12.
I'm gonna say that's probably not enough, even though the circumstances would dictate that it would be. I'm saying because there's conflict here between the inter party, he's not really
Okay.
taking you too seriously.
Okay.
He's saying, he'll say, well, I guess you could do that, but then what information are you gonna get? You just murdered my boss, or rather, my associate.
It's not about information you can give. It's about your survival, because right now we are in dangerous territory.
Oh, you don't say.
Mhm. We are not in dangerous territory. He's not in dangerous. Anyways,
I'm
you
willing to
said manacles
cooperate.
were-
You're just the one trying to threaten
Yeah.
people's lives at this
Either
point.
Put your hands behind your back. Let's move you forward. I'm going to take you. Shiva, you said there were manacles in the room.
The place where there were cots. There were manacles there.
Yinra, please go get the manacles.
Right. I'll be on it. Give me a minute.
All right. Thank you.
After about 2 to 3 minutes, you guys are talking. She'll come back and tell you that they're bolted to the desk or the floor of the table, so she can't
Very
remove them.
Then
We can escort him there and put him.
third arm takes out a rope.
Perfect. Are you good at tying?
Shiva, could you go close to him and just pretend like you're offering the rope? I want to see if he does. Is that okay? I want to see
Offering him the rope?
Like, see if he reacts in a more scared fashion. I'm just observing.
I'm
That-
telling him to tie him up.
All right. Sorry, I'm
Telling Shifa to tie up the
mommy.
gentleman.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
backs away.
Okay.
We're
all I
going to
wanted.
tie your hands up.
I am not letting him do it.
Oh, I understand. I am
I've
sorry.
already been
I
crystal
just-
Makes
clear.
sense.
I just wanted to confirm that. That's all.
Then I will try. I'm not very good at tying knots.
I'm not planning on getting out.
Tie the knot. Can I
He cooperates.
tie the knots?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna help have a bit of.
No, that's fine. All
You tie
right.
them in front of his body so he can gesture with them, or behind him so he has a problem sitting down.
Behind his arms.
Behind his back?
But yes.
Okay. Behind his
His
arms. Chicken wing.
His arms behind his back, and then all right. So we've got evidence, the paper evidence. We need to grab the dead dude, skull mask, and we need to head back. We can always return, but
Was there anything valuable we want to take before we go?
there might be something on him too.
I think. Okay, I will intimidate this guy and ask, how do we stop the explosions that will trigger the landslide? Like literally, like tower over him. That's the main thing we want to know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know, that's a good point.
And the information
The
about
skin, no?
where they
Skin
put all
might-
these. Sorry, about you know where they were putting these explosives and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in the Haberdick,
What did you roll,
they're
Mesh?
trying to put all these explosives in there.
Intimidation.
You can use your
is a
strength for the
plus
intimidation.
5. Yeah, this is the +5 one, so 13. Not a good roll. Do I have advantage because he's already terrified?
Sorry, say that again. The total?
Do I have advantage because he's already terrified?
What was the first
13
roll?
On the 13.
Yeah, you have advantage. That's fine. We'll see if you can get better than that.
Oh, not bad. 15.
Okay, what was your question?
How do we stop the explosions from causing the landslide? Where are they?
He looks terrified, as par for the course, and says, I legitimately don't know. I'm just an ambassador fulfilling my end of the deal. All of this is his mastery. So if he's gone, it falls apart.
The skin, no?
Skin's a hired hand like you.
Alright.
But she's very, very smart. She gave him, or he gave her that ring, and she made an escape for herself. And as he says this, you hear an explosion that is much smaller than you would anticipate for the collapse of a mountain, a little bit down below you.
What was that?
It's
He like looks around surprised. What was that?
Do you not know?
Of course not. I just asked you what it was.
one of the kobolds?
What was Starmouth planning? We know he was trying to.
Well, he was trying to set up a
Destroy Haberdick.
systematic
We-
effect
we-
of detonating the mountaintop into Tupperduke, but that would have been much louder.
Okay. So you don't think that's part of it?
Oh no,
Basically.
that's something else. Oh,
Something else.
fuck.
What's so fuck?
Well, I
What does that
don't
mean?
know until I can confirm it, but maybe the passageway isn't caved in now. Shit. Now I can't get home.
Okay. You can't get home. We can't leave here.
You weren't going to go home anyways, not with us here.
Okay. Well, we need to
Oh, that depends on your
know
connections.
about whether we can exit this place.
Do we want to maybe we
I'll
can
be
save
back in a
this for
minute.
next week, but like if right
So-
before we leave this room we can check it out and loot it for next week, we
Yeah,
can
we'll
do that.
just pick up here. It's okay.
Which
Okay.
room?
Negotiations
Which room?
and tensions
The room we're
rising
in.
and falling
Oh.
as a possibility that the pathway that Zen has escaped through being collapsed for the time being and making it difficult to follow her. Zen escaped, Stalmast executed, and Ishal has been captured. The party will continue deciding what to do next when we come back next week.
Next week.
Thank you so much for playing.
Thank you, everybody.
Do we level up?
Not yet. It's not a long rest.
Okay.
Why'd you say it like that?
I'm just wondering.
You haven't actually done the thing. You killed the boss, but
Maybe
you
we
haven't
need- maybe
give
we
the
need
boss
to-
back.
Yeah, maybe we need to complete the.
Yeah, there needs to be a completion of
mission.
the quest. There's also a lot of stuff. I shouldn't say there's not a lot of stuff. There is some stuff still left here for you guys to do. So,
Ooh,
leave it at that.
Okay.
all right, we're almost done with the adventure.
Need to explore.
Woo, exciting. Okay, we will pick up here next time. Thank you for listening and watching.
Next week.
Session 7. We'll be back with session 8 next week. Everybody? Yes? No?
Yes.
Thanks, everybody.
All right, we'll
I'm
see you guys
waving,
next
but you
week.
can't see me.
Oh my gosh. Let me just double check the calendar. Yeah, we'll just talk about this offline. Yeah, we should be good next week. All right, bye everybody.
Bye.